sure as fuck have a show for you tonight. Oh, hell yeah. Welcome to hell, you filthy fucking degenerates.
Chicken bacon ranch is all the same.
Oh, we're gonna get started real fucking soon. I hope you're ready, man. We're gonna watch the White Bowser documentary with the White Bowser. Oh man, you know what he's doing right now? Do you know what that motherfucker's doing right now? He's took his Invega injection, so he's gonna be a little bit without a little bit off of his rocker. I mean, he's always off of his fucking rocker. It's Earl Doobie we're talking about. It's the White Bowser. And let me tell you something about Earl right now, man. Earl's sitting there, he took that injection, he took that erection, and he's having himself a pretty fucking heavy day. Ready back to back. Drums are riding on a midnight train. Back to back. Conscience is swimming to the air. Back to back. Cannot let anyone do it again. Back to back. I can no longer pretend. Give me a break, you down. Just wanna get by my dance again. Lazy. What a heavy day. Now you hear the rumble from the ground, yeah. Trick, cheat, frog like crown and bouncing around. Times knocking on the door, while a chance of God is standing back to back. Death times are running on a midnight train. Back to back. Conscience is swimming to the air. Back to back. Cannot let anyone do it again. Back to back. I can no longer pretend. Give me a break today. While I get by my dance again, lazy down, what a heavy day. Hey, hey, hey.
with that clown and had a high old time. Nobody doubted he is true of purpose. Oh yeah, not knowing we had given up everything we had lived. All of the options need extra fear in this dead and that's too bad. That's on the running on a midnight train. That's too bad. Conscience is burning to the end. That's too bad. Blade is already on a juggler vein. That's too bad. It's now or never let it stand. Give me a break, you damn. Just wanna get back to that again. Lazy down. What a heavy day.
Oh, man. I think it's about time we call this motherfucker. I think it's about time we get this... I think it's about time we get this show on the road. I'm not jerking off over here, right? Enough of that. You know, not quite. Not quite yet. You think so. You fucking think so, but it's not that time yet. It's about to be, though. We're letting him sleep just a little bit. We're about to wake his ass up, though. Oh, we're going to wake him up all right. Oh, fuck me, right? Right? Dead air, they say. Dead air. No, that's fine. That's fine. You know, you see... I gotta make sure everything's right. I gotta make sure this audio's good and it looks good to me. Alright. Let's go ahead and crack yourself open a fucking drink if you got 'em. Oh, yeah, if you got 'em. If you don't have it, that's fine. That's fine. You know, not everybody partakes like those spooners over here. But we're gonna get started, man. We're gonna get started so well. We got a few other things to maybe look at. I'm not exactly sure, but just a little bit longer, we'll get it started.
The shadows will not fall. It's silently ignored. Quiet, discouraged by the noise. Living without choice is a life without a voice. When you
Can't even say my name.
has the memory gone? Are you feeling numb? Go on, call my name. I can play this game, so I ask again. Will you say my name? Has the memory gone? Are you feeling numb? Or have I become invisible? The dreamers wish away. It's falling on my face. The shame of my disgrace. When you don't hear a word I say, as the talking goes, it's a one-way flow. No fault, no blame. Has the memory gone? Are you feeling numb?
Earl. This motherfucker doesn't answer. I swear to goddamn dick, I'm gonna fucking hurt him. I'm gonna hurt him this time. I'm really gonna go to that fucking Kroger and I'm really gonna get him this time. God damn it. Oh man. Now, way, let's start the fucking show. Let's start it. Let's do it. Let's do it up, right? All right. So, what we're gonna be looking at tonight is the fucking hey, what's up, Tibbs? What's up, Tips TV? What we're gonna be doing tonight is not listening to Duran Duran. We're watching this Turkey Thomas documentary. It's all about the one and only, the one true white boozer, and he's supposed to be joining us. Let's see what he's doing. Let's check in on him. We got live Earl Watch, the 23-hour stream he's doing. Oh man, why is everyone trying to quiet today? You know, he needs to wake up. You know, he's gonna be like, oh, but I'm gonna be like, motherfucker, I told you about this. You know, I told him in under 2 hours, be fucking ready. So we're gonna call him again. We're gonna call him again. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep fucking calling him. Maybe, I don't know. So let's go ahead and end that one. Wake up, motherfucker. I'm gonna call you until you wake up. I mean, he does it around here anyway, you know? So it's fine. It's all fine. Well, I guess we can just come back to this later too, though. You know, he might be passed out for the rest of the night. The stream might not even happen. Guess not. Oh well. Oh well, we fucking tried. This is what he's up to right now. You know, he's passed out. Fucking high off of lidocaine or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's do it. No, I guess we're not. You know, he's not going to wake up. If his girlfriend were here, if she were here, and she fucking called him, he might wake up to that. But, you know. But the terminally online Redditor who groped a minor, White Bowser, that's just going to have to wait. It's 2 million views. 2 fucking million views for White Bowser. You know, that's, you know, that is what it is. I mean, it's going to happen. So we'll just fuck around. We'll just fuck around until he wakes up. We'll just see what's going on. Oh, what's this? December 17th, 2003. Anyone in chat know what that means?
Spooky is not cool.
What?
I love soy slop. Mmm, so good. Wait, ew, it tastes like Spooky's channel in December 17th, 2003.
That's great. That's great.
Ah, 9! Spooky is...
Okay, what is it? Anti-spookies? Reminds me of the old clan, the Spooky Fags.
U nás z severu. I am Sean Easy. I love P2 files.
Damn, that's concerning. This is concerning. This is not my channel, by the way. It's got some Adventure Time shit, some Jewish stuff, some, I don't know, there's some of those fucking AI things I made. And it's just, you know, I don't know. I'm just gonna click another one. It's just like all AI
Spooky's
stuff.
channel is a true disgrace to Vanessa. Vanessa is not proud of Spooky. Do not support Spooky. He was mean to me. Love y'all.
Alright. This is what it is, I suppose. You know, it's not quite Earl Juby watching his own documentary, which is what was promised, you know. But, you know, he had to fucking pass out. You know, he had to pass out. Here's something I posted.
Spooky. Slop. Spooky. Slop.
Okay. Fair enough. But, here's this. I subscribed to it because I saw it. And I was just like, what the hell? Someone sent me that. I guess I could talk about, you know, about nothing, because that's what's going on over here. That's what's going on over here is nothing. He's just fucking, he's just here doing this. Yeah, volume's all the way up. He's just passed the fuck out. Try to call him one more goddamn time. You know, we could talk to this new troll that popped in. You know, there's someone else trying to troll Earl. I don't know too much about him yet, but, you know, we can always talk to them. Ask them their opinion on fucking Earl. Earl, wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. He's not gonna wake up from me just yelling, but, you know, it helps. Yeah, he's being a sleepyhead. He's being a fucking sleepyhead. All that fucking dope got in his veins, and he's just passed the fuck out, laid there. I mean, it would help if he put his fucking camera up, you know, if we could fucking see him lounging on the couch. That would probably help. But, you know, we'll just keep on fucking browsing through goddamn YouTube, do a regular fucking spunkers until it's fucking time. What is this, Jupiter the Hybrid? Unhinged at Kiwi Tapes and Styled Moth. You know.
Hey, dipshits. Read the fucking room.
Read the room.
Of course I'm vaping. It's to get away from my cigarette habit.
Oh.
I've tried quitting cigarettes cold turkey. It ain't easy.
I ain't doing
That's
it.
why I'm back to this. And just because children are being trafficked across the U.S. and whatever, doesn't mean I'm partaking in that sort of thing. I'm different. I've learned my lesson. I'm here to make fun content.
Content, he says. I'm not
And
here to make content.
on top of that, stop thinking I'm some sort of bad guy, because I'm not. I'm a sweet person. You should get to know me better.
What's your fucking lawyer, dude? You were found guilty. I don't even like Kiwi fags and goddamn Smoky McDick suck, but goddamn, man, you're worse than they are.
Because in my heart, I'm a good person deep down. So stop. Stop with the shit. Stop your anger. Stop it.
You gotta
It
be a
ain't
fucking
helping.
person.
Okay? Drop it. Later, bitches.
Sounds like someone was in the fucking room with him. I don't know. That's concerning. That's fucking concerning. I wonder how new that is. What is this, a black person? We can watch some cumtism.
Hey, Mike, I want to show you what the guns look like. It's really cool. And he had a whole bunch of pictures of these silver blaster-like things. And I said, no, you don't get this. After I had the conversation, Adam Badowski, who was studio manager then, got everybody together in a big room, like about 100 of us. And they said, Mike, explain what this is like. And I went,
That's cool. I heard they're making a new one of those. I mean, I sincerely fucking hope so. It's just empty now. Yeah, it's empty here. It's empty there. It's empty every fucking where. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, it would have been fun. It really would have been. You know, this is just what happens. You know, when Earl Doobie isn't involved, everything goes to shit. It's inevitable. Let that be a warning to you. Let that be a warning to anyone. When Earl Doobie is involved, it always goes to shit. So, you know, stay away from him. This guy fucks his dog, by the way. You know, you could probably go here. Where's my stream at? You could probably go here and have a lot more fucking fun. All you have to do is say, stop hurting Willow. That's the name of his dog. Just him doing nothing. Here, post it in Earl's chat too. Just go there. I called this guy's dad one night and he cried. This guy's streaming right now. I called his dad because like I was concerned about the way he was like humping his animal or whatever, and like he started crying about it. He's like, "God damn you, Spooky!" And the person in his mod there is you can go to their channel probably now. His mod is literally like a I'm not gonna report or block that shit. Ain't gonna do nothing. They like swap anime foot pictures with children. Pictures of anime children's feet with actual children. That's what his mod code vein gaming meaner whatever the fucking like 850 there. It's just like a little group of users, a bunch of weirdo fucking users.
Gates open.
Like, you
Now I
literally
think there's
go
a
in his
stone over
chat.
here if I remember correctly.
Seethes.
It reeks. Something's close.
You just gotta ask him why he's hurting Willow.
Boss mode.
I
Kinda.
don't hurt
Let's get a
Willow.
spear
No,
though.
I
Teleport.
don't.
Like
I'm
a
pretty sure he's
stone.
a fur fag. Pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure.
there, Captain.
You know, there's that. Anyone wanted to troll anybody while Earl's asleep? That's a fun guy to mess with. Here, I'm gonna give us some fucking music to listen to.
It's time for operation.
I don't give a fuck about this shit. What is this gay ass Jim George, sexy George Jameson shit? Fucking give me my goddamn layered cake. Give me my fucking layered cake while I browse the internet. Browse the YouTube homepage. Why Bowser isn't allowed to talk about the Henry Ford chicken? I think that was a QE tapes clip. I'm not sure. I don't know if this music's too loud. Might be. Might not be. It's good music. It's a good fucking track. It's a decent game. It's honestly like the worst Persona game, though. that's just my opinion. My opinion don't really matter. My favorite Persona game is probably too. My favorite Shin Megami Tensei game is probably Soul Hackers. I mean, I am spooky after all. Here's some guy. He played Legend of Dragoon. He's finally playing it. He's live right now though. So let's go see what he's. No, he's not actually live right now. He trolled me with the video title. You motherfucker. I guess I could just do this. 23 hours, no dopamine. You had fucking Earl up there. Someone named Nintendo Prime. Like 200 people watching. I don't know. None of this looks interesting. What the fuck, Sasha Grey, the porn woman? The music scene?
Yeah.
You want me to be honest with you?
The porn lady?
Yeah, of course, huh? Keep it 100. Keep it a fucking stack.
Guess I gotta subscribe.
I'm still waiting for there to be actual
24
like
hours.
cigarettes available
Wait,
for her.
Hold on, not to cut you
But
off.
right now it
like,
can only.
Shut up. I am unsubbing to this right now. I am not staying subscribed for 24 hours. No. It's like the case of subbing just to unsub at this point. I don't even watch her porno videos. I just know she makes porn. Peace music? I don't know. This is like some arms dealing music. This is like literally fucking makeshift ashtray over here. I don't know. I wanted to fuck with a fucking ethod. I thought that would have been funny, but no, I guess not. Who is this? The Burnt Peanut has 54 cat. I thought that was the sheriff guy. I guess it's not. And then it changed to a cat or something. Yeah, so I guess that's all this is offering right now. So yeah, so I'll hit next. It is what it is. Yeah. Make the best out of what we fucking can, I suppose. You know, Earl's clearly live right now. You know, he's clearly live. So some days I wonder if he even is alive at this point. Man. Tell you, man, it took a really cool cocktail to get him the way he is, though. A bunch of fucking SSRIs, a bunch of fucking some fucking like Xanax, Klonopin, Boost Bar, and like 2 other things like Benadryl, like some more over-the-counter shit. And just mixed it. Like he became the most docile little fucking creature. And, you know, he still did what he did. There's no excuse for what he did. You know, and I was hoping tonight, you know. Tonight, me and him would talk about it, you know, we'd let everyone know exactly what's going on. We got this is good. This is good. This guy's fun. This guy's fun. A 60-year-old millionaire telling ICE agents to quit. What? What is this? What is this? Can I turn the volume up? I don't want my layered cake to
Quit your job. Nothing like a 60-year-old millionaire who makes music for teenagers telling you to quit your job, am I?
Wow, man, I am reacting to a guy reacting to a guy reacting right now.
Right?
They always said that Charlie Kirk was a Nazi, then they celebrated after they killed him. You're not even American. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Hands down.
Yeah, technically, he is American. He's Canadian. His music sucks ass. I thought it was just gonna be him. Like, he is so fucking funny. Such a funny looking guy to like look at. Oh, update to anyone that does fucking care. What is this?
Gotta catch 'em all.
We might actually get him on the channel. I'm in contact with Jason Page right now. This is the fucking Pokemon music singer guy. I'm in contact with him. I want to talk to him. I don't even want to talk to him about like him scamming kids or whatever the fuck all that fuck shit was about. I'd honestly like to fucking just talk to the guy and be like, hey, like, how'd you get here in life to where like your one fucking thing you ever did is literally controlling like everything around you? I mean, granted, yeah, I fucking trolled Chris as a fucking 16-year-old, but like, it doesn't really define me. I mean, I just like trolling. I like shooting the shit with whoever the fuck watches. Reacting to it, yeah, reacting. It's a react-a-thon tonight. But all you're just like fucking around, man. He's just fucking trolling's in my blood, trolling's in my goddamn bones. It's like, whether I am being trolled or trolling myself, it's fun. Like, who gives a fuck? That's just the perfect who gives a fuck hobby. It is definitely fuck around and find out, but Yeah, I want to know how he got to where he's at in life. I'm satisfied with where I'm at. I'm not really anything great. I'm not anything big. I'm not anything like, I get by in life. I wouldn't even say scrape by. I mean, I get by. I'm happy with where everything's led me, and I don't really just cling on to Pokemon. Gotta catch a Mallow. He did the fucking song, and like that's like his. He didn't even write the song. You know that, right?
Electricon in Zurich. You guys, I'm coming to Switzerland, one of the most beautiful countries in the world. I can't wait to meet my fans and friends there. One day, one community, and one song I will be singing amongst many other songs, giving away free Jason
He's giving away some stuff.
Page Gold Trader cards, taking free photos. It's a free concert. Come on down. It's a beautiful community day. I can't wait to meet you all in Zurich, July 1st. I'll see.
We're gonna look at him. That's what I'm gonna do. This is the Jason Page show. This is a fucking show where I deposit all I want to share in the world. If anyone else wanted to contact him and tell him not to come on Spookies, it's a good way to go. But I got his business email. It's like none of these things. It's something he sent me personally. Well, we can talk business over here. But this is literally 9 years ago he did this, I guess. Now that I finally get started. Alright, Earl, are you ready?
Dude, I'm trying to sleep until midnight.
Well, it's time to do it, Earl. You can go to sleep after this is over.
Okay.
Alright, we just gotta watch this one little documentary together. I'm gonna turn down the
Should I
cake.
eat something?
You can eat cake. And it has to be like a layered cake. That's like the only thing you can eat.
A layered cake?
A layered cake, Earl. That's the only thing you can eat.
I'll eat a yogurt.
That's fine, man. You do what you want to do on that. But we're watching this right now. Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is, Earl?
Oh yeah, the Turkey Tom documentary, yeah.
Yeah, the Turkey Tom documentary. This is some stuff that you actually did, man. I don't know if you remember all this. Like, this is some honest, true past that happened. You ready for the lore drop, Earl? I helped make this documentary. You were like, I thought you were gone for good.
You did help make this documentary.
I thought you were gone for good, man. I hit up Tom and told him he needed to talk about Kiwi tapes and Smokey and see what was going on over there, and this is what he made.
Yeah, you're right. Let me. Ooh, I have to get my small yogurt. Hold on.
You better go get your stinky fucking banana peel. You better fucking do it, Earl. I was just about to drop the fucking lore on Jason Page.
Eat anything. You can eat however much you want,
I can't eat however fucking much I want because I got fucking to pay Dylan bills and shit. I got to pay bills that aren't even from fucking Dylan. So it is what it is, Earl. I don't get to eat, but you can eat if you want. I don't fucking care, man. But you got to watch this documentary. You can eat and go to sleep. You ready to watch it? Let me know so I can hit play on this bitch. Dead air is fucking delicious. These motherfuckers over here talking about eating, that's what I'll eat, is this fucking dead air. It's like, I might as well put the fucking layered cake back on. As I was saying, man, until Earl fucking
Here we
gets
go,
it.
a yogurt.
And he's back.
A yogurt. Here we go.
And he's fucking back. So the layered cake goes away. And are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Reddit is one of the largest sites on the internet, used by millions of people every single day. But, as with any publicly accessible website, it's also host to a number of questionable individuals. White Bowser is one such individual.
White Bowser, that's you. Alright, so he said Reddit. He started out with Reddit. What's all this Reddit shit about, Earl? I thought whenever you told that faggot to kill himself, whoever that faggot was, the military guy, I thought that happened on Discord. right?
It did happen on Discord.
So,
Yeah.
so why are they talking about Reddit, Earl?
I'm not sure.
What did you do on Reddit?
A lot of people created duplicate accounts of me on Reddit trying to impersonate me.
So when you're on Reddit, what did you do though? What did they do as you that was so bad?
What's up?
I think honestly, this is a character attack, Earl. This is what you call a character attack. They want you
Yeah,
to,
it probably is a character
because
attack,
the way
yeah.
you look like a Reddit mod. You know what I'm saying?
I do?
Yeah.
This picture?
Yeah, this picture right here, you look like the classic Reddit mod.
I actually do?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, my shoulders are kind of narrow in that picture.
Yeah, you see like the way you're looking, all slack jawed, your hair all.
My shoulders are really narrow in that picture.
Yeah, it's you look Jewish there. You know, everyone thought you were a Jew back in the day, man. They thought you were Jewish.
My shoulders look way too narrow in that picture.
But you didn't do any nasty stuff on Reddit, right?
All I did was Karma Farm.
Yeah, all you did on Reddit, you didn't do it. You did all your nasty stuff on Discord, and in real life, as we're about to find out, right?
Well, the only quote unquote questionable stuff I did on Reddit was Karma Farm for points for infamy.
All right, so that's not any nasty perverted stuff. We're gonna keep going.
A prolific member of some very unique subreddits, an anime gooner, a man who's obsessed with talking about lolcows to hide his own shady.
All right, so an anime gooner. An anime gooner. Earl. You were an anime gooner.
Yes, I was an anime gooner.
You were. You were, and the lolcow stuff, like you were obsessed with it. But the thing is, you are a lolcow. That's the best part about it. It's like you weren't obsessed.
You're right. I am a lolcow. You're right. That's the best part about it.
You're what
I am a
someone
lolcow.
would consider the very first artificial lolcow.
I was the very first artificially created lolcow.
That's right. That's not even anything.
I was the very first ever artificially created lolcow.
And how did that happen? At first,
I lost someone in my life I deeply cared about. They died.
Yeah, but you see, you gave.
And I
consent.
wasn't, and I wasn't there to witness their final day in their house on the hill.
That, and you gave consent to be a lolcow. You did everything in your power to become one.
Look. I had to work at Kroger's.
Mm-hmm.
The same day I worked at Kroger's, and I think it was August. I think it was August 26, 2017, and I was
You were
dating,
Daddy Butcher.
Yeah, I
You were
was.
Papa Meat. You were Papa Meat before Meat Canyon came out.
Oh, I was Papa Me back then.
That's
I was
right.
Papa.
You were Papa Meat. Meat Canyon stole that from you, Earl.
He did?
Fucking Hunter stole that from you. You know, I was in one of his Discord groups back when he just like made stupid cartoons. But like, get this shit. Like,
No, let me finish.
you go right ahead, finish, Earl. Finish.
All right. So, anyways, I was Papa Meat back then. I worked in the meat department, and for that was what my grandma Rita Odiana Gross died, and I wasn't there at her house on the final day with the rest of the family.
Yeah, and she died while you were at work. But this was before.
Yeah.
This is before that dastardly nigger Ricky ripped your heart out, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
See, you were going through some tough times, and You know, you had to quit your Kroger job, and that's when you found yourself where Imagine Macomb Movies.
Yeah, it was.
And you groped that one girl, and whether it was or wasn't an accident, you know, she was 17, and you were like 28 or 29, and
No, she was 18.
Oh, she was 18. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right. She wasn't. 17's the legal age in Michigan, but she was indeed 18. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I do remember that now.
She was indeed 18 when it happened. She
Because
was.
someone gave me the actual fucking document of that.
Someone gave a false report and lied the whole time and said she was 17 when she was really 18.
But it was so bad too that you went with it regardless because you wanted that reputation of yours to be the most.
I was ashamed of myself.
Yeah, you felt great shame. This is
Yeah,
before you went
outrun
crazy.
shame.
So we have that set up. Let's continue the Turkey Tom documentary.
You can't outrun shame, okay? You can't outrun shame.
You can't, Earl. That's why you're being punished for it right now. You know, this is a window into hell. Your own personal hell, Earl. So we're gonna watch this documentary. You got the audio going. You can hear old Turkey Thomas talking. Can you not?
He passed.
Yeah,
Because what White Bowser doesn't want you to
At
know
any time.
is that he.
Oh shit. What White Bowser doesn't want you to know is that he groped a minor. That's what it says on the screen. It has a picture of you going with your dope little backpack and wig and
I was a lot fatter back then, wasn't I?
you're fatter now, but you actually got bicep muscles, which you know, that's all right. You know, as long as you have like the upper arm strength to lift yourself up, but if you get knocked down or something, you know, it's like. Now I got some waist on me, but like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like real talk on that. Like this right here is legitimately, it's a lie that you went with, just to make yourself look worse, right?
It is a lie that I went with to make myself look worse, yes.
Because you wanted to be the most notoriously nasty lolcow. You wanted to be worse than who? Cyrax, right?
I didn't even know who Cyrax was.
You didn't know who Cyrax was? Well, when this picture was taken, you didn't. But you know, when we first met,
I
you
didn't know who
sure.
Cyrax was. I didn't even know he existed.
Yeah, you were in that server that one guy started for Smokey MC and Kiwi Tapes. Oh, what was it? Robert and Brendan. What are their names? Feel free to say them.
Is Robert Kiwi's name is Brandon Page Cataract.
Yeah.
Kiwi Tapes' name is Brandon Page Cataract.
You went to school with him or something, correct?
I did, yeah. I went to school with Kiwi Tapes. I went to middle school with him, and I went to high school with him. And Kiwi Tapes has even come over my house before at 14425 my house.
That was before
he's
he was
even
Kiwi
come over
Tapes.
my house before.
That was just a friend in school.
Yeah, he was born in Michigan. He was born in Michigan. Okay, he was born in Michigan. He was born in Michigan. I went to middle school with him. I went to high school with him. He enjoyed and loved my mom's cooking. And he just never let that go, I guess.
I guess not. You see, I talked to Tibbs the other night, and I had John on, and we went over his infamous fight that he did with some child molester or something, WRDT radio or some shit like that. You know, he got into a fight with that guy, and he caught that kick. You know what I'm saying? Like, he actually stood up and fought that guy. But we're watching this documentary, man. This is we're gonna look into it.
To minor, and he's been spending the past.
Like I said, at any time, let me know when you want this documentary to stop so you can say something about it. All right, Earl?
You really want to watch the whole thing?
Yeah, we're gonna watch. Like, we can skip around a little bit too, though, when it gets to the gay parts. You know, the parts of you butt fucking Ricky or whatever.
I skip over. Alright, fine, play it, but skip around when it gets to the gay part.
All right, so you know, just let me know when you got something to say to counter Tom here. You know, because Tom, you know, he's speaking the script that somebody wrote for him. He don't know all the facts. Neither did the person writing this script.
Past few years, trying desperately to talk his way out of it. Born Earl David Doobie, White Bowser is a 31-year-old autistic man from Shelby, Michigan. While not much is known about Earl's early life, it appears he had a promising future ahead of him. According to one of his high school teachers, they envisioned him making a career out of digital animation.
I can see Earl Doobie doing animation for the rest of his life was by my high school digital media teacher.
Thing is, Earl, what that teacher didn't know is that the cartoons, the animation that you would make would be yourself. You would turn yourself into a cartoon.
I mean, kind of, yeah, I did. I always enjoyed cartoons.
But you now are the cartoon. You're the lolcow. You're the first ever artificial lolcow, which in a way
I
is
am
kinda
the
like
I
digital
am the
animation.
first ever artificially created lolcow.
It's
Yeah,
digital animation.
I am a strictly bound artificially created lolcow. It's kind of stupid.
Digital animation is artificial animation, Earl. It's artificial.
Digital animation is artificial animation. That's correct.
And he did follow that path, eventually graduating with a bachelor's degree in fine arts and game art. However, he was never able to do much with this degree, as he spent the majority of his life after college working odd jobs and living at his mother's house. But the story of White Bowser...
Odd jobs. I really don't think working at Kroger is considered an odd job. Neither is Imagine Macomb. What are these odd jobs that Turkey Thomas here could be referring to, Earl?
I don't know. Maybe Turkey Time has an ego about it.
Yeah, and living in his mom's house. I mean, aren't you not just living there as her tenant? Don't you co-own the house or whatever? Aren't y'all both on the?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is you technically own a house, which is when these people come and make fun of you and shit, it's you're literally doing better than a lot of these other people. I was saying that the other night when I was talking to Tibbs. And I was you fucking people that watch this shit, you sit there like pussies, you don't interact, and you got so much fucking hateful things you want to say and do, but you don't fucking interact. You're actually worse than the fucking lolcow. You're worse than the fucking commentator. I don't know how that fucking can even happen. They don't have anything. They just fucking hate watching something to fucking hate it. But you're technically doing better than they are. It's Jesus fuck. But yeah. You live in your mom's house, or you live in Marie's house. It's not a house that you actually partially own.
I mean, strictly speaking, I made $1,600 today.
Yeah, and how much did you give me? How much did you give Daniela? How much did you send to Danny's Cash App?
$75.
What? You gave Daniela how much?
$75.
25. Oh, I think you said 75. I was like, fuck, I didn't
No,
know.
I gave her 70.
Yeah, that bitch been at work all day. Would you give her something for lunch or something?
Yeah, it's lunchtime.
Okay, because Dylan took her early as fuck this morning. I was like, what the fuck? She just got back at 5 and you're already here at because he stayed in the spare room over here. Yeah.
This?
Yeah, he went there, woke her up, took her out at fucking I think 8:30 or 9 or some shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck? You're not even gonna let her sleep? And he's like, I don't know. He said some kind of shit, and I was just like, oh, all right. I went back to sleep myself.
Okay, he really worked there. Jeez. Okay, wow.
So anyone accusing me of milking you for your Social Security and shit, what do you got to say about that?
It's bullshit.
I mean, it is basically. I mean,
it is bullshit. I'm making money on eBay, Social Security, and a side job.
You didn't even buy me that fucking Persona game I wanted. You son of a bitch, you filthy faggot. But let's get back to this documentary.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't buy you.
Truly begins like all great internet tragedies on Discord. Ironically, Earl's infamy sparked on Discord servers owned by Smokey MCC and Kiwi Tapes, two YouTube content creators who dissect the events and
Kiwi
general
Tape,
history of
otherwise
lolcows.
known as
For almost
Brandon Page Carteret, went with them to high school. He was my middle school friend at Charlton Middle School for 2 years.
And you got to think, Earl, how much work did I do for these motherfuckers? I mean, granted, I was working for Marty at the same time.
Kind of crazy. Did you know that Brandon Page Carteret didn't even qualify for the Army my grandpa, Francis Rudolph Ogiana Gross, he qualified for the army. He was the frog, okay? He qualified for the army in a second. Alright, he did. He fought in World War II. Brandon Page Carteret, he couldn't even run a mile in 8 minutes. His time was 8 minutes, 3 seconds.
That's the thing. I qualified for Army, but I didn't want to join Army. I wanted to join fucking Marines, and I didn't qualify for Marines apparently. But I see it this way: whether you served or didn't fucking serve, whether you did or didn't, if you can't fucking qualify for it, for at least the fucking Army, or fuck the National Guard. That ain't shit. If you can't qualify for the Army,
what was your mile speed? How long did it take you to run a mile?
how long can I fucking run for? I don't know, maybe like a mile and a half. I don't know, fucking 2 miles maybe.
I once ran 2
Not at
miles
full
in
speed
22
though.
minutes.
Definitely not at
I
fucking
once,
full speed.
I once did. Well, let me finish. I once did 2 miles in 22 minutes. I once did. I once did 2 miles in 22 minutes. That was a long time ago.
That was back when you beat up Ricky. That was back when you were beating up Ricky.
That was back when I beat up Ricky.
Yeah, we got the video footage of that somewhere. No, but
that was when I did 2 miles in 22 minutes.
A hot spooky take. If you can't fucking at least qualify for Army, you don't need to fucking breed. You don't deserve to have a fucking kid. That's the way I see it, Earl. Do you see it that way?
Seriously, yeah. Like dude couldn't even run a mile in 8 minutes. His time was 8 minutes 3 seconds.
So I think he's ashamed of his spawn. That's what I think. You know, and I also think $500.
His time running a mile was 8 minutes 3 seconds.
I also think $500 is a good charity. I think that's a good charity amount.
Almost a year, Earl casually engaged in discussion in Smokey's Discord server without drawing any negative attention to himself.
That's right,
That was until one
Yeah, someone in chat said, Tibbles, he ain't doing better than me. E-gay, not eBay, and he said he qualified for beating your ass, which is better. Someone in chat said that.
fateful night when a fellow member of Smokey's server, who was a U.S. Army veteran who had recently returned home, began venting about his poor mental state after serving, stating,
The thing is, though, like, don't go on the internet and vent about your fucking suicidal thoughts, because people will make fun of you. That's you know,
true, they will. If I vent on the internet about my suicidal thoughts, people will make fun of me.
It's like, you know, Earl, how many times have people told you to kill yourself even before you told this fag to kill himself?
Yeah, that is kind of...
You know, I mean, granted, you didn't serve in any fucking armed forces or anything, but, you know.
No, I didn't. No,
at the same time, like, you don't go on the internet looking for fucking pity points. Like, I don't fucking do that. You know, I'm highly fucking depressed most of the time, you know. I mean, I'm happy with what I am, who I am, where I'm at, but... I mean, I'd gladly fucking just off myself someday when this pain gets too bad on this fucking cancer, but, like, I'm not looking for fucking pity points. I want someone to say, fuck you, cancer, man. You deserve all that pain, you faggot. I hope you kill yourself someday, and I hope it hurts worse than the pain in your fucking leg. You know, that's what I like. That's what I fucking thrive on, Earl. You know what I'm saying? That makes me want to fucking do better. You know, it makes me
I can see that. I can see that.
So I want to prove this fucking faggot wrong, man. Fuck this goddamn cocksucker. I'm gonna fucking live just to spite this cunt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're gonna fucking live to spite him. That's a good thing. Too.
That's what they said earlier. You know, he told this army veteran to kill himself. That's such a bad thing to do. I mean, yeah, granted, it kind of is. Like, especially in, like, action society.
No, it was a bad thing to do. Let's not. Let's cut the shit. It was a bad thing to do.
Let's be honest. If you went to the VFW,
I just don't remember it ever happened.
If you went to the VFW and got on stage and, like, literally just spoke into the mic and said, I hope all you niggas kill yourselves, you would get fucking, you would fucking, that's you killing yourself, you know what I'm saying? They'd fucking kill you that night.
They would, yeah.
You know, if you did that IRL, you know, like, that'd be a very fucking dumbass thing to do, but I mean, you did it online, and, like, everyone's guilty of that.
They would definitely shoot me.
Yeah, you don't know.
But I mean, the thing is, though, when that happened, when and granted, I still don't remember ever telling that army vet to kill himself. I still don't remember that. But getting back on topic.
All right, someone in chat wanted to know what we're watching. We're watching a Turkey Tom documentary about about a fellow named the White Bowser. This is the documentary. It's got like 2 million views. I helped make this documentary. But we have here. Go ahead and introduce yourself real quick, so people know. I mean, I just kind of assume if you're watching Spookies, you know who the fuck this froggy little fuck is. So go ahead and introduce yourself, Earl.
The White Bowser.
And what did you do to become the White Bowser?
I artificially created myself into a lolcow.
Fair enough. All right.
That's fair. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
All right. Let's continue the documentary. That's what we're watching tonight, chat. Just like the last night.
Also, what was it? What was it? Oh, it just put my heart skip a beat. Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and get on to it then.
Keep going.
He was in a dark place and dealing with depression. Earl decided to respond to this distressed soldier, not by consoling him, but instead by suggesting that he should take his own life if it was really that bad. Whether or not this was meant as a joke or a genuine suggestion is hard to figure out.
I'm sorry.
Earl did claim
I'm sorry, but the things you are actually accused of are far fucking worse. Like the groping of a fucking woman. Like, you admit you groped a woman, right?
I don't.
You don't remember it, but it happened.
I have no recollection. I was too. When that happened, when I quote unquote touched her boobie, when I quote unquote touched her boobie, I was on, I think, 200 milligrams of Seroquel every night to reset my memory every time I, wake up, right? Right?
I mean, you may or may not have been high. I wasn't there.
200 milligrams of Seroquel every single night when I
that's an excuse though. I mean, that's now.
Okay, it is an excuse. You're right, it is an excuse.
You quoted you isekai'd into an anime the day you touched that woman's chest. It's your first time ever groping a woman.
I have no memory. It all happened so fast. I have no memory of it.
Exactly. I mean, whether it was accidental or not, it happened. You don't really remember it at this point because how much dope have you been fucking fed in the past, 2 years, year and a half?
You mean dopamine detoxing?
I mean, the bennies, the fucking Xannies, all that shit, man. All the drugs.
Seriously, no, it happened so long ago that I just have no recollection whatsoever.
I mean, and that's fine. That's part of purgatory. That's part of purgatory. We're trying to get you out of hell.
It's part of purgatory. You're right. That is part of purgatory.
Because right now you're gonna live hell. You're gonna fucking live through hell, Earl, and I promise you that. I am the closest fucking thing you'll ever have to a friend. Okay, Earl? But maybe, just maybe, a scrap of your fucking soul may be saved through this process.
Private messages that it was simply a joke and apologized. Although the veteran was rightfully upset about it and responded with anger.
I love how the veteran's name was Weeb Trash.
To what Earl was joking about.
Oh yeah,
Weeb Trash.
Now, here's what I was gonna say about Weeb Trash. When I told Weeb Trash to, hurt himself or commit suicide, I guess. I don't remember that happening. Clearly, that's what I did. But I tried to quell and dissolve the situation. I tried to say, hey, let's take a breather. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's stop getting so angry. Hey, look, dude, chill. It's all right. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And he just kept getting angrier and angrier and angrier. He did.
And that's how
So
you
I
eventually
tried to
what?
calm-
Got kicked from the server?
I tried to calm him down. I tried my best to calm him down, but he wouldn't cease fire.
All right, let's continue.
He
with this.
actually refused to cease fire. He wanted to keep on fighting me and fighting me and
Yeah, it's a loop. You're stuck in a loop now, Earl.
yeah, exactly.
You got in a flame war with some army fag, and you got kicked from the server, and you kept coming back to the server, and you wouldn't just. I don't know. It was just something about Kiwi tapes and Smokey that you really wanted to be a part of because Kiwi was your friend back in high school or middle school, or whatever the fuck it was.
He was my friend back in high school. He was.
And you getting kicked from that server really just broke your heart in a way. It really, far worse than what Ricky's about to do to you. That gosh darn dastardly nigger. Far worse than what he's about to do to you. But I think that's.
What is he about to do to me? What are you talking about?
What Ricky did to you? Left you
What
in your hour of need?
What is Ricky about to do?
Oh, I meant in this documentary, Earl. Not at this point in time on the show we're watching, on the documentary. Because Tom hasn't got to that part yet.
Including one that did it right in front of him. But Earl's empathy quickly wore thin, and he began complaining about how tired he was, telling the veteran to stop in all caps over and over again. Clearly, his apologetic attitude wasn't a fully genuine expression of regret. More so, it was just Earl trying to make the situation go away as fast as possible.
Fully genuine. But he's saying you weren't genuine, Earl.
Look, I tried to calm the guy down. I tried to reason with him the best I could, but he was just so angry.
Fucking piss cat shit, man. Alright, we'll talk about that.
Which is something of a pattern with him, as we'll see. This incident painted a target on
really
Earl's
sick
back
ass
moving
back.
forward. Other members of the server began grilling him in voice calls in an attempt to learn more about him and what made him say such a thing.
And
One notable
and a lot
detail
more
that came up was his affinity for two
The boxes have actually gotten the pile of boxes have actually gotten smaller.
Yeah, remember the dog crates? You don't got the crates back there. You don't have the fucking boxes.
Those are cat crates, mind you.
Did I ever tell you about when someone came up and told me about how you were torturing animals, and that's why you had the fucking empty crates back there? That they saw you.
That was pretty messed up. As someone would say, I would torture my animals. That was a pretty messed up fabrication.
I don't even think it was a cat. They said it was like a small
rabbit.
Maybe I know it was a mammal. That's all I can remember. Is that
No,
you would
I
like
never
choke it
tortured
and
any
shit?
of my. I never tortured any of my pets. That was a fabrication of a lie. And I can't believe anyone would ever think to spread that as the truth. You see how many people lie on my name just to create infamy for themselves?
Exactly. Even on the inside there, like even that was someone coming to me, a guy that was on the inside.
That was someone coming to you.
And I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm like, well, I know Earl's not as bad as we're trying to make him out to be, but Jesus fuck, do you have any proof of that? And all he says like, no, just ask him about it, and he'll tell you about the cat. Yeah, it was a cat. So.
Japanese animations titled Freezing and
Freezing, Earl, Freezing in Tawawa on a Monday. That was named to hell. Freezing, I watched Freezing, and it's not really my kind of thing. Like, if I'm going to watch, like, a show where a girl gets her clothes off or whatever, it's going to be like Bayonetta.
Freezing kind of has a good. Season 2 is really good.
And it's like, you know, I'd rather just watch Kill
Hey,
the Kill or
season
something.
2 of Freezing is actually good. The main character loses a bunch of times.
Yeah, but like, why not just watch Kill the Kill? That's not as perverted. I mean, it's kind of the same
Right.
concept, but it's
You're right.
the clothes grow around her.
Because the way Freezing kind of works is in Freezing Season 1, the character wins every fight, but in Freezing Season 2, the character starts encountering tougher battles,
Yeah,
and then
but-
eventually like the loses.
In Kill the Kill, like, she's the more clothes she has, the stronger she is. You know, I kind of like that concept.
Okay, fair enough.
Instead of like, you know, like the less clothes she has, the stronger she is. It's like that's kind of perverted. I don't know.
It is kind of perverted.
But you know, it's not that bad. I mean, it's bad, but you know, it's compared to like
Yeah.
Chihuahua on Monday. Can we admit, Earl?
Chihuahua on a Monday, which
Chihuahua on Monday. I like how Kirky Tom like Chihuahua on a Monday because you just like want to say on a Monday. No, it's every Monday. It's not just on a.
It's
Monday.
every Monday.
It's every Monday.
It's every Monday. I cannot bother Starlight. I cannot bother her.
Leave her the fuck alone sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll have to live with
If
the
it's a
bitch.
Monday, I cannot bother Starlight.
I have to live with the bitch, man. It's, oof, like it's
If
tough.
it's a Monday, I cannot talk to her.
I don't see how you're getting into them young girls like that, Earl. Like, there's them hormones that flow through them girls. Like, she woke me the fuck up the other day. You were yelling, or she was like, y'all were yelling at each other, and I'm just like, look, can you stop? You just fucking woke me up. I got work in a few hours. Like, Jesus Christ.
But you got a new job?
Yeah. I thought you knew I was Ubering now. Uber Eats.
Good for you. Good for you.
But I don't know what the fuck that was. But Chihuahua on Monday, like, can we admit how fucked of a show that's why you were banned from anime for the last year and a half.
It was, yeah, and what do I even remember from that show? Kind of weird.
Describe the premise of the show before Turkey Tom does.
Some really well-endowed girl is getting I guess what's the word?
She's being groomed, for one. That's exactly what's happening.
I would, from what I remember, I wouldn't say groomed. I'd say more like babysat to make sure she gets. What happens is the man sort of makes sure the woman doesn't get touched ever in on the train because
Yeah,
because
she can be pure when he gets with her.
Yeah, I don't really remember watching it too much. I haven't watched it in a long time.
You're never watching it again because the minute you start watching that shit, you know I can check and see what you're looking at.
You're
The
right.
minute you're watching that shit, Spooky's gone. Like, I don't fuck with ecchi like that. I'll fuck with some hentai. I'll fuck with some big ass titty goddamn dragon women like coming out with their pussies all with the fucking tentacle going in it.
It's the difference between ecchi and hentai.
But like no, ecchi is
I
little
never-
girls.
I
It's the
never understood
lolicon
the
shit.
difference.
It's
I
the
never understood
lollies.
the difference. It's the lollies.
The lolly shit. We don't fuck with that ever again. Because that's fucking
So-
that's CP, Earl. And in the state
You're
of
right, it
Texas
is.
and a few other states, that is child pornography. That is
You're
CSA.
right. Yes, you're right. It is. Now hold on a second. How is hentai different?
Oh, it's like grown ass bitches and shit. Like you can have like goddamn Goku like railing the shit out of Bulma or Chi-Chi at the same time, or like I don't know, like the grown up Naruto. I mean, even that's kind of weird because they had the whole series when they were kids. But you know, you could have like grown up Naruto turning into like a big fuck beast, like tentacle monster instead of the fox thing. Or you could have like you know, One Piece, or like the adult characters, you know, not the children, or the children that's supposed to look
Wasn't
like adults.
there a bathhouse scene in One Piece that everyone kind of went crazy over?
Yeah, I'm surprised they even put that in the actual anime. But yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, Nami's at least of age, you know. Luffy isn't. was kind of weird, but
oh no, isn't Luffy immortal because of the fucking fruit?
yeah, but he's still like I don't think he's like he turns like 18 or
I
19.
I remember watching One Piece.
It starts as Luffy is like 16 when the series starts. He's a kid.
Look. I watched maybe one season or two seasons of One Piece.
You're not a true anime fan, Earl.
and then never watched it again.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like you probably watched more One Piece than I have. I read it. Like I read the manga and shit, the comics.
No, I'm not kidding. I watched maybe. I couldn't stand watching One Piece.
Yeah, like the thing is, when it came to the U.S.,
I'm not lying. I couldn't stand watching One Piece in that Laugh Tale anime Discord server. I watched season 1 and season 2, and I found it boring as hell. I never watched it again. That's the end of it.
yeah, see, Bayo Nutters. That's right. You know, you can jerk off to that. That's fine. Personally, I don't, but it's fine if you're an adult that does that. And someone said the whole series about Tawawa was about titties and boobies and shit. But you know, like I said, you probably watched more One Piece than me. I don't like watching like when it came to the America, when it came like we got this really bad dub with the hey yo type shit, and like I was just like, I ain't doing this. Shit's gayer than fucking Naruto. And I read it though.
Okay, so hold on. If I remember, hold on. What's it? What were the animes I was into? I was into Akame ga Kill. I was into Steins Gate. I was into Akame ga Kill, Steins Gate, My Hero Academia. I kind of never finished watching My Hero. It got boring. I watched
Someone in chat, I just looked down, and they said, "Sorry, don't put the horse back in the barn now, does it, Earl?" Little life lesson there for you. How do you feel about that? I think that's a good.
Horse back in the barn? What's that mean?
Sorry doesn't put the horse back in the barn. The horse got out of the barn the moment you started groping the girl. You know that doesn't. I think that's what he's referring to.
That is probably what he's referring to. Yeah. Whether she was 18, 17, or 19,
it's just the fact you groped a woman. You groped someone.
You can't outrun shame of a bad deed.
Like it's not a kid. Like that's the thing is that's what got you the infamy is everyone's like, oh, it was a minor. It was like no, it was a grown ass woman. It doesn't make it any better. No.
No, it doesn't make it any better.
But it does make you not a pedophile. That's what I'm getting.
You can't outrun shame in the first place, dude.
You can't. That's what I'm saying. Like
what I'm saying is you can't outrun shame in the first place, dude.
You did the thing, but you're not a pedophile. I mean, we're discussing anime right now, so let's talk about like more anime. You know, Tawawana Monday was probably the worst thing you looked at, right?
Yes.
So let's see, like I'm trying to think, man. Like, fuck, I know you're in the hyperdimension Neptunia, right? Hyperdimension Neptunia?
Hyperdimension Neptunia.
You know when like all the little consoles come to life and it's like a Sega game, like those Chris Chan trolls after.
Oh, you mean the Wire Monster? Yeah. One time when I was really bored, I took a bunch of wires that I was really obsessed with Metroid Fusion when I was a kid.
Oh, Metroid!
I really adored Metroid Fusion when I was a kid. And I remember the boss Nightmare in Metroid Fusion. Nightmare was a machine created by the X Parasite that was a conglomeration of a bunch of different machine parts into a sentient being. And I remember one time I tried to defeat Nightmare, the boss in Metroid Fusion, without missiles.
That sounds pretty hard.
I could only use my charged beam shots defeats Nightmare.
Yeah, that does
And
sound pretty hard. I'm familiar with that game.
it was incredibly hard because I didn't have the screw attack at the time. Remember, you don't have the screw attack when you do that fight.
Yeah, that is right.
You can get creamed very easily in that fight, yeah.
See, like,
Well, to
Metroid.
tell the truth, I never beat Nightmare, the boss, with just charged beam attack.
And let's be honest, man. Did you ever jerk off the Zero Suit Samus porn? Whether it be like animated or like a woman in a costume. I'm just being honest with you, man. I want to know.
I mean, yeah, but that was a long time ago.
So I know a lot of people who did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a
Why
lot
not
of people who
jerk
did
off
that.
the Zero Suit Samus? Why not?
You know, those Smash Brother Brawl players back in the day, man, they were little sickos. They were all like angry over tripping, but then they go out and like have like Zero Suit Samus getting railed by goddamn ice climbers, and they try to show me that shit. I put that shit on
Really?
fucking 4chan.
They tried to show you. They tried to show you ice climbers.
Yeah, I was like
really
17
Zero
or some
Suit
shit,
Samus.
man. I put it on 4chan. I'm like, man, look at what like these fucking weirdos are drawing. Man. Let's go make fun of them.
It's so disturbing. That's so fucking disturbing.
Like the Android 18 guy. That guy was fucking sick in the head too. What I'm getting at is just like, you know, like you were into just like regular anime, just like some regular ass, just normal shows. And the worst it got, you didn't even go to like actual ecchi shit, did you? Like watching, man, I don't know any of the names of it, but
I watched Devil as a Part Timer.
That's not really ecchi. It's just Devil's a part timer. That's all right. You know, like I read all of Devil as a Part Timer, and I watched the show too. It's all right. Then I just meant like nasty things, like animated Step Brother and all that stuff, like Oni-chan shit. Like, ooh, Oni-chan, I don't know if we should do this or not, Oni-chan. You know what I'm saying? You didn't watch any of that shit, did you?
Say again?
Any of the dirty animated Step Brother, Stepsister shit where they're made to look like kids? You didn't watch any of that, did you?
Animated Stepbrother? I don't know what that is.
There's also one where it's twins. They're like they got white hair. See, I don't know this shit because I didn't watch these. Like these are just things that.
Slow down. You gotta slow down. You're too high on cocaine. What are you talking?
Cocaine Tim Allen's coming out in me.
Yeah. You're way too high on cocaine. You gotta
I'm just trying to ask, girl, if you were into any of this shit, because like I'm just trying to become aware of it a little bit. Like I know some of these things.
I don't
exist.
even know what kind of. I don't recall or remember what kind of stuff.
So that's not the kind of shit you were sharing up in that one server with the Indian guys, right? Which when it comes to this documentary,
I mean,
you're going to be accused of sharing very disgusting hentai with what you thought were minors in a Discord server that was like originally just like an anime server. And you knew those were all Indian dudes. It's pretty fucking obvious. But like what happened is everyone left the server because it got populated with bots and fucking scammers and like CP peddlers.
Bots. It got populated with bots.
Yeah.
Scammers. I never moderated.
You did your best to try to keep that server up, and you know you stayed there because you were the only mod and you never modded it, right? But
I never modded the server. I never kept track of responsibility of the server. I just lived my own life and did my own thing.
Because it's about to get to that
blah,
point.
blah, 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 blah. I completely ignored the server, said whatever to the server, let all the other mods and higher-ups do whatever they wanted in the Discord. And I just said, fuck it, I gotta live my own life. I gotta do my own shit.
Yeah, probably should have just left the server, but we're about to see you being like talked about that you shared like the most rotten, disgusting, ecchi hentai things with kids.
I didn't even share.
You don't even know about this stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it seems to me.
I didn't even share it. I didn't even share half the bad stuff in that Discord. It was mostly other people.
it seems to me the worst thing you were ever into was Chihuahua on Monday, which is still pretty fucking disgusting. You know, it's not good, but
Or what is typically referred to as eki anime, essentially means
turkey tongue. Hold on. Did you hear it? Did you hear it, Earl? Listen. Listen to turkey tongue.
affinity for two Japanese animations titled Freezing and Chihuahua on a Monday, which were what is typically referred to as eki anime.
Eki anime. Earl, did you hear that?
Oh, it's called ecchi.
He pronounced it eki instead of etchy. Isn't that funny? Isn't that quirky?
That is kind of retarded.
That's why you should call him Quirky Tom instead of Turkey Tom, because that was a quirky thing to say. He didn't know it was called etchy. Ha ha ha! Let's laugh at him.
Quirky Tom, yeah.
Etchy anime, you know, back then. And well, you didn't know all about it. You knew like surface level stuff. You know, like I'm saying,
yeah.
Even back then, you weren't that deep into it. Like, everyone tried to make it look like that was, like, the only thing you were ever into. Like, you're actually more obsessed with, like, that house show and was it Supernatural? Or what's that fucking show called?
Yeah, I'm actually a lot more obsessed with Supernatural.
Yeah, that came a little bit later, though, after we banned you from all the anime.
Essentially meaning they're softcore adult animation. The thing is, the two animes in specific that Earl watched happened to feature ample-breasted high school students.
Ample-breasted high school students, and it oh no. It's the plot. It's the plot for fucking Chihuahua on Monday. Oh man.
And genetically engineered young women.
Genetically engineered young women isn't as bad as the other one. I'm sorry what people say. You know, it's like, that's pretty much some goddamn Seven Deadly Sins type beat. You know, it's literally like...
Seven Deadly Sins was actually a good anime.
You know, you said you were into Steins Gate too, or is it Steins Gate? Yeah, it's Steins Gate. People call it Stein Gate, but it's Steins Gate. You know, I mean, it's not as bad as people make it out to be. I mean, it's not great that you were into it, but I mean, it's just...
You didn't like Steins Gate?
Oh, Steins Gate? Fucking... Let's see. Danny likes it. Daniela likes Steins Gate. I just don't think it's for me, bro. I just don't think it's for me.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like Steins Gate?
It's boring to me. Like, those games really sucked, in my opinion. I just didn't like them. I didn't like the games, so I didn't want to watch the show. I'm sure the show's all right. You know, kind of like Danganronpa. Do you like Danganronpa at all? Dango Grandpa? Earl. I can hear Marie in the back. Earl!
Marie's not. Wait. That's the fan.
That's the fan. I thought it was your mom. Fucking.
No,
is the ceiling fan? Is it the ceiling fan, though?
No, I have a fan on in my basement to lower my core body temperature whenever I get my injection.
I'm over here in Alaska, bro. I'm wearing a fucking Kirby sweater. Which I got to tell you something, Earl. Daniela doesn't exist. It was me the whole time. I'm Kirby the fangirl. Ha 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 ha. Not really. I'm fucking with you because I'm wearing a Kirby sweater. It's actually Daniela's sweater. I just wanted to put it on because I thought it was cool.
Why are you wearing a girl's?
Because it's cool. It's got Kirby on it, bro. You know, like Daniela's little username thing is Kirby the fangirl. She likes Kirby.
That's good.
Yeah, so I wanted to do like an old reveal, like what I did with Chris, of like, haha, Chris, you were cybering with me the whole time. You know, like, to show how much I've actually changed as a person, Earl.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just really like this sweater, bro. It's dope as fuck. Let me stand up real quick, turn around, take these headbuds out. Look at that. Look at that shit. I hope y'all can see that. If not, man, just know it's dope. It's got Kirby on the back. If I had YouTube merch, I'd just like knock off fucking Nintendo. I'd steal from Nintendo and make that my merchandise.
Yeah.
Nah, but real talk, Earl.
What?
I just didn't like Steins Gate. I'm sorry. I just didn't like it.
I mean, that's your opinion if you really didn't like Steins Gate, I guess.
Spikey likes Doki Doki. Oh yeah, and Danganronpa. Yeah, I like Doki Doki Literature Club. That's an alright game. I wouldn't say it's based, but it's an alright game. Danganronpa though, Earl. What do you know about that?
I've watched a little bit of Danganronpa. I think the first few episodes, but not the whole first season.
All right, so you just know a little bit about Danganronpa. You watched some of it. You never played the games. You wouldn't consider yourself a fan. Let me tell you, it's a truly fucking rotten fan base.
I liked Future. There was Future Diary that I liked.
Future Diary? You fucks with Future Diary, my boy?
Hold on. I'm trying to remember.
I didn't know that. I fucks with Future Diary.
What was the? Just keep playing it. Keep playing.
I just got a text from Daniela.
What's he say?
Which is to say that they were pretty.
Oh no, she was just saying that something happened at work. She should tell me about it when she gets home.
Frowned upon by the moderation on
No,
this.
just something happened that she wanted to tell me about when she got home. It could be like a good thing, like maybe Dylan like got her a higher job or something like that. I don't fucking know. She's doing some kind of air conditioning shit or something.
Server, who banned him immediately upon finding out about his strange interest. Despite being digitally absent from the server moving forward, White Bowser still remained in the minds of the other members, and his large digital footprint would only serve to harm his reputation further. It wasn't long before users discovered Earl's Reddit account, which contained a plethora of bizarre activity. Some of the posts are just hilarious, like the time he showed off his yachts on r/big butt problems.
I have even
but
a
others
bigger
are
butt
more
now because of my gosh darn Vegas trainer.
Yeah, the butt stuff. Yeah, like that's the thing.
No, I'm serious. My butt just keeps on getting bigger every time I get that gosh darn Vega injection.
Yeah,
butt keeps on getting bigger.
Some juice in that caboose for a spooky to hit later. You know what I'm saying?
The butt and the thighs,
breakfast
the
cereal.
butt, the thighs, the hips.
Wait a fucking! I'm gonna derail. I'm gonna fucking derail, Earl. Hold on.
They just keep on getting thicker every time I get that gosh darn injection.
I'm gonna have to derail, Earl, because someone in chat is talking about the damn the fucking Nintendo breakfast cereal. Yeah, like which one? Are you talking about the one with the amiibo in it, the Mario shit, or like the original one that was like split down the middle that came out before I was born? You know, motherfuckers actually go out and buy that box and get it graded for some reason, like it's some kind of fucking holy relic. Yeah, a fucking Nintendo breakfast cereal. Thanks for mentioning that. Fan of Doki Doki Literature Club for 2 years. The purple character, was that Monica? I think that's Monica. Yeah, was your waifu crush? Okay, that's good for you. I don't know about crushing on it, but I do like their sadistic personality. I thought that was kind of dope. She cheats on you, Dylan. No, she cheats on you with Dylan is what someone in chat said. BJ Blaster Bitch said that. She cheats on you with Dylan. Late 80s or early 90s. He's just fucking with you. I'm pretty sure he's just fucking with you.
Okay, I'll ignore them then. I'll ignore them.
Like, I was just relaying it. But I highly doubt. I think Dylan's like asexual or something. I think he takes too much steroids. Can't get it up. Dude's fucking swole as fuck.
Okay. Why did he take so much steroids? I mean, in Vegas, Sustainer is not even a steroid.
He bulks up, bro. I don't know. Like he's weird about that shit. Like him, and like he's like cats. Like he loves fucking like bulking up, eating fucking eggs, and he likes talking about like big fucking cats. And I don't know.
I mean, me personally, I might get 1 centimeter shorter after I get my next shot. You know that?
But so you're saying you're on the big butt thing because like your ass personally just kept getting bigger, and you wanted to know what kind of problems you might have, right?
Well, what I take is an antipsychotic. It's supposed to add weight to my lower parts of my body.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you, Earl. I'm not buying that for 1 minute because you're on the big butt server. Yeah, I know you like big boobs, but can we get a repeat of what happened on Marty's that one night on Nick's stream? Instead of big boobs, can we say big butts for 3 minutes straight? Do you think we could beat that record? Big butts. Big butt. No, Earl, please.
I'll say big butts for 3 minutes straight.
For the love of fucking Christ, do not. Okay. It was a joke. It was a jest, Earl. Do not fucking call me on that. No, but you were there. You're saying to me right now that you were there because you were worried about your ass personally getting bigger. Your ass was getting bigger.
Well, my ass has gotten bigger.
It has since then, but like, why were you on that server to look at ladies' butts, right? Be honest, because that's why I would be on a server like that.
What server are you talking about?
The one with the big butts that Turkey Tom just talked about. You go to the big boobs. No, my bad. The big boob server.
That was a Reddit. That was a subreddit.
Lower back problems.
Yes.
You were there because you were personally having.
You know,
lower back
I have
problems.
lower back problems now because of my injection.
But back then, why did you go?
I actually have lower back problems now because of my
Now.
gastron injection.
But back then, you weren't predicting the future, Earl. Were you starting to have lower back
Well,
problems back then?
You're right. You're right.
Or were you there to look at asses and tits?
I can't have anything else to do. But and plus I wanted to karma farm for points on Reddit so I could get famous on Reddit and have more access to it.
You know, I mean, you got famous already.
When I was on the subreddit, our big boob problems, I wanted to karma farm, post ridiculous shit, stuff that makes no sense, just so I could earn karma and then earn more power on Reddit.
Okay.
That's it.
So it had nothing with ogling pretty girls.
Not really, no.
Gotcha. Good to know. Let's see if Chad had anything else to say later. No. Okay. So let's keep on
Disturbing,
going.
such as multiple posts where he claims to be the father of a young girl in the 4th grade. Not only does Earl not have a daughter, he's also admitted that he's currently still a virgin.
Hold up, are you a virgin?
What the fuck was that about? A daughter in the 4th grade?
Wait, what 4th grade?
Well, what was that about? Was that even you?
No. Not that I recall.
No, I meant like, okay. That's weird. let's keep going. We're getting to the.
What are you talking about?
Turkey Tom said that there was a Reddit post where you claimed to have a daughter in the 4th grade to somebody, and then said you were a virgin, which I don't think that's true. But the daughter part, I don't think that was
I am
you.
a virgin, but I don't recall. No, I know that. What the hell are you talking about?
Exactly. That's lore even lost to me. I don't recall you ever claiming to have a daughter.
Yeah.
You know, it's ever recall you claiming that.
Okay. I got it. Yeah.
Now we gotta go help people customize and save hundreds at Liberty Mutual.
Oh, it's a turkey.
Maybe where's the golf
We got a
cart?
fucking turkey Tom. Turkey on the Turkey Tom ad.
Yeah, I could actually eat.
No shit, I had the documentary muted.
I wonder what I should eat.
Want to have a daughter if they don't have one, but it is particularly strange that Earl was fantasizing about having one on Reddit. And there are
right there. Hold on one second. He said, it is particularly weird that Earl was fantasizing about having a daughter on Reddit.
Never fantasized about having a daughter. I wrote a short story in university as an assignment to get graded on to pass a class. About
You were
having a
posting your
daughter.
schoolwork then. You were posting.
Yeah,
like,
I was posting my schoolwork.
So your school, like they assigned you at school, they said you need to write a short story about having a kid, right? Is that what they did?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's a pretty weird fucking assignment, but you know, we'll go with that. That sounds.
Well, it was creative writing. It was creative writing.
I mean, I too have taken creative writing classes. You know, not at schools or
And
anything.
I was graded on my grammar. I was graded on my sentence formation. I was graded on my
Yeah, you were just.
how complicated words I was using, sort of.
You were just posting schoolwork then, because I was confused about the daughter thing. I was like, I don't ever remember you fantasizing about having a kid.
That's just schoolwork. Granted, looking back on it, yeah, that is kind of a weird assignment to say, hey, you're gonna write a story about having a kid for this creative writing class at university. But granted, the university I went to, Lawrence Tech, looking back on it, yeah, it was pretty questionable.
Oh, so it was a Christian assignment. That makes even more sense because Christians are really weird about kids and having them and stuff. We got infamous about making things up. Someone in chat said that you're pretty infamous about making things up. So
I have a pretty active imagination.
and I think Earl's been pretty solid with us lately. He's been walking the thin line lately, telling us the truth. Pretty soon he's gonna give us the codes for Metal Gear. Give me the nuclear launch sequence, Earl. Come on, it's your old pal Snake. Right?
Guess so, yeah. I guess so.
And they said you were pretty infamous about making things up. So we'll just keep going with this. So far, I don't think he's made.
I'll admit I have a pretty active imagination.
Oh, so that's what they meant. They didn't mean it as like a character attack. They were just saying that you're an active, imaginative person.
I have a pretty good imagination.
You know, that happens with people with schizophrenia now. That really does happen.
It does, yes.
Yeah,
People
some
with
people-
schizophrenia
some people
tend to have
claim
very active imagination.
the people with schizophrenia, their imagination was so active it started taking over their entire brain. That's what some people would say.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Two prominent posts from that same Reddit account that truly bring Earl's character into question. For starters, Earl spent a bizarre amount of time on the subreddit r/Big Boob Problems, which is a place for generously endowed women to vent.
I don't know why Thomas. Why does Tom have to show this documentary?
Yeah, this was written by someone else. Like I know the person who actually wrote it because I helped them and talked to Tom about it and everything. You know, they literally didn't want to put all the truth in. They just wanted another character assassination on you for shock value. But this lady's pretty, isn't she? I keep farting. I came and started farting.
And discuss and ask for advice in regards to the difficult.
She's free. I have a girl.
Men, me dying of back pain because of my boobs, and then men, no, your boobs are a blessing, and she drowns anyway. Is that something you posted?
Yeah. I never posted anything on Big Boob Problems. I have to lay on my back now. I have back pain.
And I mean, you do have some pretty big boobs now. I'll tell you that much.
I actually do. I'm sorry. I actually do. But I have to lay on my back now. I have back pain.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Earl. The old me would have told you to start putting on a push-up bra. But you know, I'm not that kid anymore.
What's your problem?
What?
That come from being well endowed. One post in particular that Earl made to the subreddit showed him being lambasted by a fellow member, implying that a post he made was sexist. Earl later explained his reasoning for frequenting the subreddit, claiming that he was simply investigating users.
What I wanted to do.
You were looking into users. Speaking of users, look at some of these users. Who are these people? Isn't that?
That's where the page is at. In the upper left-hand corner. That's Club Doom. No. What's his face? That's
MF Goon, which was actually Club Doom. Do you remember Club Doom was really good friends with this one furry guy called Nate Dogg that turned out to be really disgusting and a degenerate? Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, he was. Nate Dogg turned out to be a disgusting degenerate, and Club Doom was friends with him. Yeah.
You know, Cow Wrangler. You know, they're going to bring that up here in a little bit. What happened with that tranny, huh?
Was I?
What happened with that trend?
I don't remember.
They were selling crotch pictures on their Discord, and then
They were selling crotch pictures on the Discord.
Yeah, and then the clown that was so mean all the time. Not the party clown. The party clown that showed up at your house was a good guy. Your mom just got scared, was all. Marie was just a little bit too scared of black guys, I think. But
I don't know what to say about that. My mom isn't racist.
Your mom's old-fashioned. Maria's old-fashioned. It's not racist,
Yes.
Earl. It's old-fashioned.
Old fashioned.
All right,
Old fashioned.
so we connected the dots that
You know the old saying, "Castle Dock." You know what?
that Club Goon was literally with Nate Dogg the fur fag that tried to rape someone or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I remember making Cyrax give him a shout out after he got caught. And then you had the cow and the clown, which were connected directly to Kiwi tapes. You probably already knew. I don't know who knows this or who wants to know, needs to know this. Currently, with the whole too high for stupid thing, there's a hierarchy going on. There's a what is it, the chiller, the chinchilla guy. Can't remember all these fucking names, and it's not worth remembering, but they all cover the same shit. They all regurgitate, and they try to recruit for fucking Kiwi tapes and Smokey. There's the chinchilla guy. There's the lemur guy. The lemur guy got caught not too long ago doing something nasty.
The guy was outed for being I don't even remember. What was the lemur guy?
You know, there was like, you know, you connect the dots, and all these commentators, you know, they're all fucking, they're just disgusting people, and none of them will admit it until they get fucking caught. But the thing that I'm trying to say is something people didn't know. There was a prototype going on with this whole content farming thing. Remember when you were accusing them of content farming with Cyrax?
Yeah, I remember I was accusing him of content farming.
That wasn't necessarily wrong because I had Cyrax. I was Cyrax's handler for a very, very short while. And
was Cyrax for a very short
yes, I thought you knew that. But what we were doing, we were experimenting to see if we can make a pyramid scheme of sorts, where, you know,
really?
Kiwi and Smokey sat at the top, and then it would go down to like Cow Wrangler and Nick Nobody. You remember that faggot? That faggot Nick Nobody? Yeah. I don't talk to that. I don't talk to any of these. I burned all these fucking bridges. But we would all intermingle together and be a hierarchy, and we'd go all the way down to the bottom to where we picked from the cows, and we'd pick what we would talk about each week, and we'd all boost each other with that. And they wanted me to be a part of that shit. Little did they know I was working for a guy named Strudel, Striegel. We dare not speak his name, do we? But I was working with him, not for him, but with him, to pretty much throw all these, you said it, all these fuckers under the bus to show their disgusting, degenerate ways. All of them except for Nick, honestly. I mean, even though he's dead, you know, they don't speak ill of the dead. You know, you say you don't speak ill of the dead, but even when he was alive, I'd say the same thing. I fucking hate Marty. I fucking hate Marty with a passion. You know, I love the character Marty. I like you know, the character of it. But I would say I hate Nick with a passion. But what I was really saying was Marty the character is a character. But there's a real guy underneath it that's a real fucked up individual. But he's trying to entertain you stupid motherfuckers, and he's about the only one that's not doing it disingenuously. He would admit when he gave money to people. He paid the Black Dragon guy, he paid you, he paid all kinds of people to be on the show. He paid me to find people for the show. I used to work for Jerry Springer back in, I was like 2009, 2010. I used to work for Jerry Springer recruiting people to come on the fucking show. But what I'm getting at here is there's a whole fucking dirty-ass, disgusting hierarchy that Kiwi and Smokey saw what Marty was doing, and they wanted a piece of that without actually having to touch the shit. They used people like me, like fucking sPo0OoGLieS, to get Jupiter the Hybrid and that other motherfucker and Tibbs and you know, and everyone else. They used people, me and a few others, like disposable fucking gloves. So you fuckers want the truth. That's the fucking truth. I was a useful fucking idiot.
Like gloves, I know. I know Kiwi Tapes' name too. It's Brandon Page Gatheret.
I mean, whether we dox him or not, it doesn't fucking matter. You know, the truth is going to be out in the ether for someone to fucking see. You know, people can say, "Oh, that spooky turned. He's a fucking lolcow because he's working with the lolcows." And what I'm getting at is, yeah, a lot of you fucking suck. Earl, you're a despicable, disgusting, degenerate human. You know that. You admit that. You're being punished for that. But the thing is, the fucking thing is, what the fuck are they? What the fuck are they?
Brandon or Kiwi Tapes is just a man scared of needles and missing my mom's cooking.
I mean, you can say that, but I mean, what they really are at their core, they're bottom feeders. They're no better than fucking landlords, really. They're fucking.
Yeah, they're no better than landlords.
They sit there fucking collecting these YouTube checks off of other people's misery. And be it those people are shitty, they suck, they don't deserve to see a dime of it themselves, and you know what? In some cases, they're not the complete worst fucking things ever. You're not, it's not like a fucking pedophile or anything like that, right, Earl?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tibbs. Look at Tibbs. Is Tibbs a pedophile?
I don't know too much about. I don't know as much about Tibbs as
He got chance to admit he was a chomo.
Yeah,
I'm the one that made him do it. I lied to him and used him so he would make Chance admit it publicly on a fucking stream right then and there.
I don't know everything there is to know about.
That way he can't just say, "Oh, that's a fake message. That's not really me." Oh,
All that I know about Tibbs is that he refused power.
That's, part of me regrets that, but it had to be done. He was the only person I think that could have authentically befriended that fucker and got him to admit it. I couldn't get him to admit it. But what I'm getting at here is there's very few of you. Look at King Cobra. Look at Josh Saunders. People treated him like shit up until his fucking death. You know what I did with Josh?
You.
I hired him to make music for me, Earl.
Oh.
Yeah. A few other things. It's like these... It's honestly disgusting. And that's coming from fucking Blue Spike, mind you. I made a fucking retarded 20-something-year-old man as a 16-year-old. I made a fucking damn near 30-year-old man shove Crayola model magic up his fucking ass and told him to burn his house down. I called his dad on multiple occasions saying Chris was about to kill himself while he was jerking off. On multiple fucking occasions, I would fuck with this man and his goddamn family just because I hated myself. As a fucking 16-year-old kid, I did this shit. But you know what I think is even more deplorable than that are these fucking content creators. Because what's their content? A fucking fat homeless black chick? A goddamn literal fucking pedophile, the Gabriel, whatever, Nova fuck. Which, if you want, Earl, we could have him on some night and yell at him, because I think he is actually a chomo.
We could probably yell at Nova one night.
I don't know when we're gonna do that on Spookies, but it's bound to happen eventually. I don't fucking know or care.
Eventually, it will happen. Eventually.
But what I'm getting at are these people are fucking shit. We're gonna continue this documentary, but that was the fucking truth bomb I wanted to drop. That yes, Earl was a manufactured lolcow, and there are still some of us that are. I wouldn't say I'm really fucking active now, am I? Shouting into the ether, but there's still some of us that know exactly what fucking happened. And we're gonna fucking say it. Let's continue going down memory lane, shall we, Earl?
I guess. I wanted to do a little bit of internet research. I wanted to cross-reference and check if people from our big boob problems were cross-posting
Josh is
on
dead,
another
eaten by
subreddit
worms.
to see if they were karma farming.
What is it?
Yeah, that's like really creepy that you're trying to find the other accounts of these women who are like, who gives a shit if
You know who that is? You know who that is
farming?
speaking? You know that little faggy ass voices? I heard it every night. Well, not every night, but a lot of fucking nights, and just sat back there waiting for his eventual fucking fall. Just waiting for him to slip so I can fucking put that out there and get him fucking canceled, as you'd fucking say. It's Zippity the Clown, isn't it, Earl?
Oh, Zippy the Clown was a fucking creep.
Yeah, that's that Kurt guy that I posted the link.
I remember. I actually somewhat remember Zippy the Clown. He was a literal. Zippy the Clown actually gave me some nightmares. After my first Vegas Astana injection back in 2023, I remember having some pretty freaky.
Freaky, that's the key word, Earl. Freaky frog's coming out, right? Can let the frog come.
Pretty much, yeah, and Zippy was deranged and messed up.
Yeah, he was with that like little furry guy all the time,
This
flirting
thing
with
was
him.
deranged and messed up.
Yeah, they were all just shitty fucking people. I mean, I'm included with it. I'm a fucking shitbag. I'm not even gonna lie about it. I really am. But Tibbs is here. You know, like I said, that was one of the good ones there. He fucking hates pedophiles. Like I literally that's the reason that I knew he could authentically befriend Chance and get him to admit that shit in a public forum to where it could never be denied. Zippity the Clown was a piece of shit, and that's why he cross dresses and shows pictures of himself as like a fucking 14-year-old bending over in dresses or whatever the fuck it was, and sends women his penis without asking permission first.
Yeah, Zippy is really. I remember Zippy, and he's insane. I admit I wanted to be a little internet detective, but sure, you can call me weird for that.
It really made no sense that Earl was concerned about the integrity of women on the Big Boob Problems subreddit. Even if there were, I guess, bad actors using the forum to get attention, this realistically is not a problem that should affect him in any way. The reality is, Earl almost certainly used these forums for unintended purposes, and his investigation was more akin to research. But the most infamous discovery from his Reddit account was one that would haunt him forever. The day my life turned into an anime.
Right here, Earl. The day your life turned into an anime. Do you remember writing this at all?
Kinda? Why?
You don't recall? This is the story of a man who flew too close to the sun.
I don't know about it. Yeah, why?
Some background on me. I'm highly religious and was raised to believe
Hey,
in Jesus
hey,
Christ.
hey, about that.
Yeah, that.
About this post on Reddit, by the way. Turkey Tom didn't include this in his documentary, and I was severely offended that Turkey Tom never included this in his documentary. There were people who commented on this Reddit post and said you should apologize and said, hey, it's okay, just apologize. Hey, it's okay, just apologize. Hey, it's okay, just apologize. There were people who commented on this Reddit post said, hey, it's okay, just apologize. And Turkey Tom still went balls to the walls on me. Like, what the crap is his deal?
It's a smear campaign, Earl. Plain and fucking simple.
It is a smear campaign. It is a smear campaign because there were real people who commented on this Reddit post and said, hey, look, you messed up, alright? You had a bad day. It's okay, just apologize to her. Which is what I did. There were real people who commented on this Reddit post and said, hey, you had a bad day. Apologize to her. It's alright. It happens.
So you started to initiate contact with, I'm told not to say her name, by literally the White Bowser LLC in Jackson, Michigan. I'm told not to say that. So I'm going to respect that. But you contacted your adult victim, correct? Your adult victim. And you kind of bugged her.
Contacted? No, I don't have her phone number.
I meant back when this post was made. You kind of like bugged her to the point to where, it got a little bit worse. You remember the movie theater bombing incident?
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, so you remember writing this now. Where were you at in your head when you decided to say your life turned into an anime? What did you mean by that? Did you mean like you were isekai'd into like, I finally touched tits, I'm a full-on pervert now? Or did you mean like, I'm a man, now I start my grand adventure across the grand line? Or like, what did you mean by that?
I don't really know, I guess.
Was this your Dragon Ball Kaioken, I'm gonna kill my twin brother who kidnapped my son moment? Or like, what exactly was in your head? Like, just try to remember the best you can right now. Or I know you're a broken man now. I'm partially responsible for that. But try to piece a little bit of that fracture together, that sanity, that little fucking light of sanity you have left, try to put that right now, right here, and tell me, why did you write this like this? That's a sexual assault. That's what that is. I mean, it's not. You're not a pedophile because that was a grown woman, but that's still a sexual assault. Why did you glorify it in such a manner?
It is. I don't even know where she is right now.
I mean, it doesn't fucking matter where she is. I almost said her name. It doesn't matter where she's at. You know, she's away from you. That's good enough.
Yeah, it is.
I'm asking, what did you? Why did you glorify sexual assault that you committed, even if it was by accident? You know,
And I don't remember.
You know, is there even like a manslaughter term for accidental sexual assault? Like, there's accidental murder, there's manslaughter. You know, what would you call it? Like I don't know what you would call it. I can't make a joke out of that. I'm trying to think of something funny to say that's a joke, but you can't make a joke out of that because that is essentially the same mindset of glorifying it the way it's written here. I put on my uniform and I went to the movie theater. Sure, the job only paid $12 an hour, but do I think I cared when I was so happy? I mean, I know you loved film growing up. Like, you made those movies with your friends and all that. I know you.
I loved film growing up. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it was kind of like, even though it didn't pay shit, it was a passion job. But you lost it because whether you did it accidentally or you were just like full on Power Rangers pervert mode, fucking grope the titty during the damn the employee get together.
Yeah.
That's why so many fucking people hate you, Earl. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why I've lost friends. I wouldn't say necessarily gatekeeping you. That, you know, when you know how I told you Nick told me, let William do whatever to fucking Cyrax. Just leave Cyrax alone. But whatever you do, don't have a fucking repeat of Chris. Like, don't let this monster become more monstrous. You tame this thing. You made it.
Nick?
Marty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Nick Beagler.
I thought you meant Nick Nobody for a second.
Nick Gurr. I said a racist. I said a racism, guys. No, but seriously, Earl, like, what were you thinking here? That's my only question. This is like the one thing that can really redeem you in the eyes of anybody. What were you thinking here?
What was I thinking when I touched the booby?
Not exactly when, but when you wrote this, what were you thinking? I mean, this clearly describes how you thought about touching the tip. If we read the whole thing,
Thinking of venting out. I was thinking of venting out a. I was thinking of laying out a really bad thing I did, and just saying, "Hey, and keep in mind this post was on r/confessions. Now, bear in mind there are posts on r/confessions that are way worse than this. Way worse.
Yeah, there definitely are. But those people weren't like publicly putting themselves out there, trying to become the next Chris Chan or whatever we were doing.
I guess not. But still, I mean, I was just looking to. I was just looking to for a little bit of well,
someone to tell you that it's okay that you did this, that they've done it too, possibly. Is that what you're looking for with this? Maybe
just a few people to tell me to say, "Hey, you had a bad day. Shut up and move on."
I'm afraid it's more than just a bad day. You made it a bad day for someone else by invading them, by literally. How do I put this? I mean, I know it's not like full on. You bent her over in the bathroom stall, fucked her, and then told her sister that she's next because, I mean, you said the sister had the good genes and all that shit.
Okay.
It's not like you did that. You know, even if it was on purpose that you touched the tit, you know, it's still, it's not like you raped her, but you did make her very uncomfortable and in a sexual way, which is just as bad. You know, just like her not being a minor doesn't make you a pedophile, but you still groped a woman, which is really bad. You know, I don't know where you go from that. You know, and right here you want someone to tell you it's okay that you had a bad day when you caused a very bad day, possibly a worse day than you had. Yeah, you got fired, but, you know, like...
I did not get fired, I quit.
I'm sure the lawsuit would have came in and you would have gotten fired because she was going
to... No. The lawsuit never came in because Imagine Macomb didn't want scrutiny involved with their movie theater.
So you're saying Imagine would have fired both of you guys, or they would have fired Kayla?
Imagine Macomb.
They would have fired the girl?
Imagine Macomb pulled a howdy do with their upper echelon elite team and said, hey, we're not going to get involved with this since the police were never, called. So if you want to walk out the door early and quit, go right ahead. And I did, because I couldn't bear the shame of how I ruined that girl's life.
All right, Earl. As often as even though I was there for a lot of this during Christian times, during Christery, I do often forget a lot myself. But someone who clearly knows their Earl story here said, yeah, he did quit. They're verifying that you quit. I'm just shocked that Imagine wouldn't have fucking fired you both over
No. Imagine Macomb just kind of bent the knee and said, "We don't want to be involved in this.
So you were so shamed.
We're an independent company, and we suck ass. Take a shower."
Whoa! They told you to take a shower?
I told them to take a shower.
Oh, good. I'd tell, it's probably like a stinky fucking street shitter that owned it. I know, like most movie theaters are owned by street shitters, like gas stations are owned by missile whatever, chunkers. Missile chunkers and street shitters, man, they're everywhere in America. All right, so, I mean, I stand corrected on that. See, someone clearly knows their Earl story there. And, like I said, even though I was there for a lot of this, I could have swore you would have fucking just, like, the fallout would have been bad, but you just quit. You were so shamed by it, right? You were shamed.
I was so ashamed by it that I just walked out the door.
Fair enough. Because you knew what you did.
I just walked out. I just walked out the door and said, "Oh, whatever."
You knew what you did,
and they let me walk out the door too.
And you were disgusted.
And then they let me walk out the door too. They never sued me for quitting the job. They never let me pay up what's it called, restitution for quitting the job. They just dropped the case and said, "We don't want involvement with this. We're scared."
They did ban you over a home run star meme. They did ban you over that, though.
They did, yeah. They did
ban you over that part, I think.
But they just all of them just bent the knee and said, "We don't want involvement with this. We're scared."
Father, I'm scared. All right, let's continue.
1,000-word Reddit post in which Earl admits to accidentally groping a 17-year-old girl.
A what? Can we repeat that? Because this is the moment that's supposed to shock everybody. What happened?
Yeah. Anime. A nearly 2,000-word Reddit post in which Earl admits to accidentally groping a 17-year-old girl. Reddit post in which Earl admits to accidentally groping a 17-year-old girl. Disclaimer.
She was 18 at the time.
Oh yeah, she was 17, she was 18.
That's what's supposed to shock you. That's, as a viewer there, you're supposed to look at that and say, what a fucking monster. He'll forever be known as a predator. I mean, yeah. That's not correct, though. I mean, you did grope a woman, which is fucking just morally abrasive. It's not good. It never will be good. But that's the gotcha that they have, that they've always had, was, you know.
That is pretty much the gotcha that they have. That's like the biggest gotcha that they got.
You know, when you grope the woman, that's what you did. You did grope a woman. That's what they should say. You know, they should really say that you groped an 18-year-old girl, which is still bad. I mean, it's still a shocking thing that any normal person is going to sit there and go, "Whew, what a fucking shitbag. I hope that fucker gets hit by a car. I hope."
How much cocaine are you on, dude?
I'm on all the coke, all the cocaine I can afford. But
you really need to chill your tits. My God.
But the thing is, it's supposed to make you look like a pedophile. That's what they wanted. They wanted to make you look like a pedophile, which you are not a pedophile. You know, I don't care what, you know, even the fucking ecchi anime, which is, it's disgusting, but there's still some kind of story there that you were invested in. You know, it's not like you just constantly got your dick out whacking off to it. But let's go ahead and continue some more of this documentary.
This is the story of a man who flew too close to the sun. Some background on me. I'm highly religious and was raised to believe in Jesus Christ, God, forgiveness, and all the love. Naturally, always going to church on the weekends and praying for all those weaker and poorer than me.
Officially Thursday, can I get something to eat?
Go and get you a snack. We're going to continue with this. Go get you something. What you eating on anyway, my nigger? You eating on
Pistachios.
Pistachios. That's the green one, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
A little green nut. A little green nut.
Yeah, pretty much.
Earl, why's your nut coming out green? What's wrong with you, boy? What's wrong with you? You got little green nuts. Boy got testicles the size of a pistachio. I tell you what, that boy got testicles the size of a pistachio. Let the frog come out, Earl. Let's watch this documentary as the frog.
Get my pistachios, frog. Get my pistachios.
That's one of the pistachios are green, man. The frog is green. You gotta let the frog out on Turkey Tom tonight.
Made me feel like I was secure in my life. And also, I was a man who absolutely adored the idea of making movies. So much so that when the opportunity came that I got a job at a movie theater, I thought I had literally hit the lottery. Earl described this job as the American dream and claims to have been a model employee at his local movie theater. He picked up extra shifts whenever he could and even refused to leave when he was supposed to, opting instead to...
How's that impossible, chat member? I don't know how that's impossible. I really don't. Man. It could be possible, it could be impossible. It's one of the ways.
Spend time chatting with coworkers or catching a movie off the clock.
I don't know what you're referring to, if I'm being honest. I'm still thinking about it. Still thinking about how is that impossible, though. I don't know what you're referring to. There was a lot of shit said there. It's impossible that the frog comes out. It's impossible that his nuts are green. It's...
But there is no recollected internet history of the frog on the internet. Until just now, I guess.
You gotta let the frog come out, Earl.
Job at the movie theater was so easygoing that he didn't even feel compelled to use swear words anymore. He described the job as heaven on earth, as he had become the self-described spirit of the workplace. However, one fateful night, White Bowser's story was shattered in an instant. One night, I was working behind the popcorn counter and was called over by my boss for a nightly team meeting. At the end of the speech, one of my best friends at the movie theater, who I absolutely had a man crush on, even though I was straight, put his hand in the middle of the crowd. Now, he always did this, and everyone was expected to do the same, like a sort of Power Rangers-esque fashion. And everyone would shout, "Go movie theater!" However, one girl in the group did not want to do it, and she began walking away before everyone had a chance to put their hands in the middle. Not knowing what was going on in her head or why she was walking away, I instinctively swung my arm around and grabbed her shoulder from the back. What happened next, to this day, I still have no memory of, because it happened too darn fast. She turned around faster than lightning and said, "You better hustle." And yes, I'm not even sure that's what she said because I don't remember. Also, when she turned around at breakneck speed, my hand moved from grabbing the back of her shoulder to the front of her chest. And this all happened within the span of 5 seconds. When she stormed off, I was just standing in shock with all my coworkers behind me, and they were all looking at me, and all I could say was, I should not have done that. That's right, Earl somehow managed to grope.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking. There was a scoreboard one day. It was during Avengers Infinity War. We had when a mob of people came into the movie theater. I served 400 people popcorn, and I was the only one at the popcorn counter.
Yeah, but those Marvel movies fucking suck. Can we just talk about
They
that for a minute?
they did. The Marvel movies fucking sucked. Yeah,
Suck,
they
dude.
did. They did.
Marvel movies
They-
are they're the
they
worst. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, I'm sorry. I used to love comic books. That's why I fucking hate Linkara so goddamn much. I hate Linkara more than I hate Earl. You know?
Really?
Yeah, I hate Linkara more than I hate like anybody on the internet. Like I don't know why. I mean, I think I explained it one night when I was like drunkenly ranting about like how he was like the fucking nostalgia critic of comic books and how fucking gay that is. But like,
Right.
and I just fucking love I used to the fucking. There's still a few indie comics I'll read here and there that are like, you know, or like Japanese comics, manga and shit. But like, I don't know, man. Like it used to be an art form. They used to fucking tell story. No matter how basic, it used to be a fucking story they told. But I fucking hate Linkara and I fucking hate Disney. I'll still play Kingdom Hearts. That's as close as I'll fucking touch Disney. Maybe if something good Star Wars comes out.
I might make a Kingdom Hearts concept trailer.
Whoa, you gonna play Kingdom Hearts 4, Earl?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh, that was the worst of those Marvel movies? Chat member, that was the worst? Jesus Christ. I hadn't seen it. Like, I had an ex-girlfriend, right? This is a funny spooky time story, Earl. Go and light your fucking candle if you got it. Mine's in another fucking room, or else I'll turn the lights out and light it. But, here we go. It's a spooky time story. I might light my hair on fire. I dated a girl once, and we went to go see some shitty Marvel movie where Spider-Man or Iron Man or someone died, and she cried at the end of it. I think it was like the one that was like part 1 of something. What was it? It was Infinity War. Yeah, it was Infinity War. So I sat there the whole time fucking pissed off, right? I was pissed off watching the movie. It's like, this has nothing to do with fucking Infinity Wars. Like, where's fucking Sentry? Where's, like, what the fuck is going on? This is not Infinity War. Yeah, there's fucking Infinity Stones and all this shit, and, like, Thanos is collecting them, cool, but where's Lady Death? Where's all this other shit? You know, like, this is not the fucking comic. This shit's... I guess I'm one of those guys. But guess what? When everyone was praising it, I was right. It turned to shit. Now the critical conception is those movies fucking suck. But, what I'm getting at, Earl, is you were the fucking popcorn machine.
I was.
The same hands that made popcorn at that movie theater at Imagine Macomb accidentally groped an 18-year-old woman, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This girl in an attempt to do a Power Rangers super change. This sounds like a bit out of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I was trying to feel your breast.
The rest of the shift was described by Earl as awkward, and his boss eventually sent him home for the day. In the meantime, his boss began an internal investigation with his...
Because I knew you said you got sent home, so I was thinking that was when you got fired. In my mind, I was thinking that was when you got fired because you got sent home for the day.
No, they told me to go home, and then I came back the next day. They pulled me aside, said, "We're gonna do an investigation on you." The investigation came back a week later. They said, "You got 2 strikes on your report card." I said, "I quit. Goodbye forever."
It's better getting pissed off than getting pissed on, Earl. Just always remember that. Yeah, it's usually when I'd send people home, I'd be like, they just wouldn't come back. I'd never see them again. I'd be like, fucking go home, dude. You suck at this. But you did really good, and then like you still got sent home. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Workers to determine if Earl had ever made them feel uncomfortable. Despite his belief that the girls who worked with him at the theater liked him, apparently it was far from the case, as all of them reported feeling mistreated and uncomfortable when he was...
What?
What are these blurred camera shots even from? Is this AI?
Bro, I don't know. I think it's just like stock footage that they fucking put a filter over to make you feel
It looks
like
it looks like stock footage.
Be honest. Let's go back on it. Like, let's go back on it, Earl. We can be here all night if you want. But look at this. Look at this footage. Like, tell me, like, does this even look like Imagine Macomb? We're gonna mute it.
No, it doesn't look like Imagine Macomb at all.
Imagine Macomb didn't look like that at all. That's bullshit.
No, it didn't.
That's bullshit, man. He's supposed to be putting those images in to make us feel like we're actually there, but we're not because it, according to Earl Doobie, according to White Bowser, it didn't fucking look like that. That's not what that fucking theater looked like. It looked different. Yeah, that's the point we want to make. All the fucking lies, and we're sick of it. For one, the movie theater didn't look like that. That's the most important part. The movie theater did not look like what Turkey Tom is representing with this stock footage.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
And less important, but still important, was that the girl, the lady, the woman, we're gonna go in that order. The person that he groped was not a minor. Was not a minor. That's another fucking lie. The second, the third most, the least important of the whole situation was that it was accidental. Maybe it was possibly accidental. So, you know, those are the three big lies right now. You know, I almost proved that I couldn't count to three.
Let me stop you.
Could you imagine that, Earl, if I couldn't count to three?
The cocaine is starting to affect your cognitive brain function. Now you're looping.
Was that an SMT level? Yeah,
Yes.
Devil Survivor 2. What? Yeah, Devil Survivor 2. Yeah, you get it. You get it. You get it. It's AI because they can tell you that you're. Oh, that's funny. Chad, remember that's silly.
Play it. Play it.
What?
The cocaine started to affect your cognitive brain function. Play the damn.
You gotta buy me more cocaine, Earl. You gotta send the cash app. You gotta fucking. There's a $50 baggie that I need. A little bitty baggie just to rub it on my teeth. Put a little piece on the tip of my penis and slide it in that way.
Cocaine on your teeth?
What's that called? With the no, you actually like it's called gumming. But what's that called whenever you like stick things up your dick hole? It's got a name. Do you know it, Earl? Wait, Dubay? Dubay, yeah. you get it.
I don't know what you're getting at.
Get it. Sounding. It's called sounding, where you stick things up your cock hole. That's what it's called.
I didn't know that.
You didn't.
I didn't know that.
But I want to sound some coke up my penis hole. All right, I want to sound some coke.
What?
So next time I say that I want to sound some coke, it means I want to put narcotics up my dick hole.
I'm not gonna let you shove cocaine up your dick hole.
Narcotics up my cock hole? You're not gonna let me? You're telling me you're not gonna let? You're not gonna let me?
I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you shove cocaine up your dick.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll find a different addiction, and I'll beg you for that, just like Brian Austin. Okay?
Yeah.
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 You motherfucker. Earl, you're starting to piss me off. How's Brian been, by the way?
I don't know. I don't know who he is.
I hope he's doing all right wherever he's at. I know you still talk to him occasionally, and like I don't hate the guy either.
No, I don't. I haven't talked to him at all.
That's another thing. Like Austin's not a locale. Like people can try to say that. Like people have tried to say that, but it turned out the people that said that, they were like abusing dudes and shit. Like that one Tibbs troll. He got caught with some fucking like literally like shoving things up an old guy's ass. Like he was supposed to be taking care of him, and like he got like federally charged for like shoving. For like sodomizing like a fucking guy that he was supposed to be the caretaker of. Some shit like that. It's pretty fucked up. That just gets me back to these people, these fucking commentators, you know. But yeah, Earl, sounding is when you put things up your penis. If you're not gonna let me do that, that's fine because I wasn't gonna do it anyway. If I'm being honest.
My boy.
Let's get on to
I
it.
thought you were supposed to be straight.
No, I would never put. I don't like sounding. I had to think of what that shit was even called.
I said I thought you were supposed to be heterosexual.
Yeah, I guess. It don't really matter. I'm being honest. Like, what does sexuality mean to anybody? It's 2026, and like, I don't know what does sexuality mean, Earl?
I mean, we have medicine that's so advanced these days, it can practically increase the chest size of a human. Temporarily.
Oh, so that's temporary? You remember the time I moved the Troon into my house? Were you there for that? Well, I didn't move him in. My roommate moved him in.
I don't remember.
Yeah, my roommate, well, I say I moved him in, but my roommate met a train through me. Like, I invited the trainee over so my roommate can hang out with him and do things with him. And it turns out that, like, he moved them into my house, or moved them into the house, that I was at, and there's like a big thing. Like I had to whip out some weapons and shit. And, there's a big thing, but they were taking that HRT shit, Earl. That's what you're talking about. So that shit's temporary? You're telling me it's temporary? Like those tits don't stay there forever?
What's it?
The tits that you get from the pills that you take or the injections. You said for they have drugs that can give you temporary.
My chest inflates, my bones soften, I poop blood, and then it's over.
It's torturous, my dude.
It is, yeah.
I thought you were talking about HRT. I was going to tell you about the water train.
It's not HRT.
Yeah, I was like, that shit was fucked up. And then, like, they were like, I don't know, I don't know. That person was terrible.
I take legendarily long carnivorous shits after I get that big.
On a carnivorous shits? That means like a carnivore, like you eat meat. So you eat the shit like a carnivore, or?
We're talking a.
So
that's like
you're like
6 feet
hunched
long,
over the
dude.
toilet like a fucking carnivore, like a T-Rex, right? Let's say the cigarette's the turd, and after you take it, you just carnivorous about it. You just eat the fucking doo-doo.
We're talking a shit that's like 6 feet long.
Carnivorous though, carnivorous shits. That's what you said earlier.
Massive shit that comes out.
Massive.
After that bacon.
It's disgusting. That's fucking sick, Earl. But yeah, the tranny though, you know what they did? They dated my roommate after my roommate moved them in, let them sleep in his bedroom and everything. They were dating, right? The tranny dumped my roommate like one or 2 days into living there, and my roommate got cucked. Literally got cucked by 2 men. So you tell me, Earl, what does sexuality mean to you?
I don't exactly know if Danielle is straight or not.
You don't know if Danielle is what? She's at work. She's gonna be home till like real late, probably. So
You tell me, is she actually straight or not?
Is Daniela straight?
Yeah.
To my knowledge, yeah. I mean, but like, what is sexuality to you?
To me?
Yeah, to you.
We think.
Gotta get those gears turning, Earl. Come on, get those gears turning.
Who you define spending the rest of your life with as a person to either procreate or adopt a natural life into the family with?
That sounds more like romance, like pan-romantic. So that's your.
That does
that's
sound
your,
more like that. Does sound more like.
So that's just your sexuality. I meant like it's like a blanket term. What does sexuality mean to you? We now know that you're pan-romantic, but what does sexuality itself? Your personal definition of, like, my personal definition of sexuality is how you get aroused to something that attracts you. To use the word you used early, carnivorous, to just want to just take and make yours and put your juices on and mark and breed with and just populate as much as you fucking can with. That is sexuality to me. Even if you don't do the population part, it's like it looks so good to you that you fucking want it. So like it could be a man's butt, because in prison, booty is more important than having a drink of water. You know, it could be like anything you want like that. You know what I'm saying? That is.
I'm only allowed to eat these pistachios for another 5 minutes. I have to stop.
That's fine, but I need a definition of sexuality, Earl.
The gender you were assigned with at birth.
That's your sex. That's your gender. What I'm getting at, Earl, is we'll just go. We'll just go back to the pansexual thing. You know, I mean, I know your libido is practically killed, but all right. So,
I think it is right now.
Could you imagine doing that to a child?
No, I couldn't.
Hold on one second. Let me just mute myself and ask one more time. Could you imagine? So you said you're panro. It's something that you want to just be with for the rest of your life, and possibly breed with, or adopt something into that's a natural life form, be it like a cat or a dog or another person. God forbid two retards raise a baby. No offense to you, my nigger, but two retards raise a baby together. You ever see that movie I Am Sam? That's a terrible comedy. But could you imagine doing all of that with your partner as a fucking 14, or let's just say like 9 to fucking 16, 17-year-old girl? Could you imagine doing all of that with that?
No, I couldn't.
Not a pedophile. I mean, I wish I could have seen your face on camera so I could look into your eyes as you said it, but I mean, there's sincerity in that voice there, which is something a lot of these fucking commentators won't ever fucking get, so. He's not a fucking chomo. That's proven at least. All right, you want to continue with the documentary while you down some green nuts, my dude?
Sure.
Implied he blamed the women for not telling him that he made them uncomfortable. As a result, he took an uncharacteristic break from work, clocked out, left the theater, and sobbed in his car as he drove home. Earl didn't go back to the theater for the following 3 weeks, and when he did, he noticed the girl from the Power Rangers incident wasn't present anymore. A week after his return, his former manager pulled him aside to tell him that she had apparently been so traumatized from the situation that she had requested for Earl to no longer be allowed to hang out at the theater. Distraught, he once again ran out of the theater crying. In a last-ditch effort to right his wrongs, he sent a text message to the manager of the theater, saying, "I was told I can no longer linger at the movie theater, even if it's to say hi to old friends. I was also told that because of that accident that happened with that girl, that I now gave her PTSD.
Crazy Tom even had access to your text, right? Do you remember who this text was to?
Giovanni Cavalier, I think.
So that text was to Brendan. Strange how, this became public knowledge when it was something he sent directly to Kiwi Tapes.
If this is the case, you will no longer see me come to the movie theater as a customer. This will be my final message to all my friends I made. If forgiveness and reconciliation cannot be facilitated between this situation, then I would rather go to a different theater." In his closing statement on the Reddit post, he expressed his desire to apologize to the girl and even offered to get beaten up by her boyfriend as a token of reconciliation. But with this newly discovered accidental incident and Earl's previous admittance to enjoying underage anime, many in the Discord came to the conclusion that he was a creep. Consequently, detractors began flooding his private Discord server and hurling insults at him, accusing him of being a danger to children. His first attempt at trying to squash the rumors surrounding his
I'm required to stop.
What'd you say, my dude?
I'm trying to eat as many of these pistachios as I can before I'm required to stop.
So you Turkey Tom's over here talking about you being a chomo and attacking a woman in a movie theater, and you're just downing nuts down your throat. That doesn't sound like a guilty man to me. I mean, he's guilty of sexual assault.
I'm really sorry. Okay, I have to eat small meals for my injection.
You do.
Required.
You do, because that in Vega, it really fucks you up. Like, I've had family members. It
really does. It really does.
Family members are taken care of that are schizophrenic and had to take in Vega, and I see how it affects the body. I've seen it firsthand. Anime, disgusting. Yeah, some of them are, Yoko. I don't think you were here for that.
Activities came a few days later with a video titled "The Argument Between Anime and Pedophilia."
I admitted that I found scenes from the Japanese cartoons called Tawawa on Monday and Freezing.
It's officially 12:30. I got
the context. The female cartoon characters in this anime are portrayed.
It's officially 12:30. I have to put the pistachios back upstairs.
Yeah, to put the pistachios back, but here you are, a younger Earl Dubé, a younger Earl, saying that he found those anime girls attractive.
Sexualized on purpose by the manga artists. But on that basis alone, that labels me as a because those females in the cartoon are below the age of 18.
In the same video, Earl explains that these new allegations left him in a state of depression, and he had decided to seek counsel. Apparently, both his psychiatrist and therapist told him that he wasn't some kind of creep. He then differentiated between what he called ego-sanic and ego-alien. He identifies his ego-sanic.
That was a great arc, the ego-sanic arc. That was great. Do you remember that at all, Earl?
Yeah. intellectual.
That was a great time.
With Chris Chan, showing no
I don't
remorse
even
shame,
remember
or
what that
guilt for
was
his
about.
actions. Ego Alien, on the other hand, he identifies with his
That
true
was
self,
such a
who gets
long
very
time
distraught at the
ago.
prospect of
I
being framed as some kind of
discussed
creep,
ego
leading him
sad
to get panic
and
attacks.
ego,
He goes on to state that he will sue anyone who continues to call
Nigel?
him a creep, and makes a major announcement,
Sue
which is
anyone that
that
calls
he
you
would
a
only
creep.
be playing Genshin Impact in solo mode
I
past that point.
don't even remember, dude.
See,
I don't even. Okay, I have to hold on.
Yeah, God doesn't want anyone to watch anime. It was a mistake. It was a fucking sin. You're right, chat member. We should just play Genshin Impact instead. That's the closest we can get to anime. We get any closer to it, we're gonna be knocking on hell's gates when we die, and we don't want that. But Earl, I gotta take a shit. I'm gonna mute the mic and take a shit. He calls 911 by pressing the mic. I don't know how you do that. So Earl, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep the video playing, but I do want you to do something for me next time you stream. I know you're streaming right now, probably, but I want you to bring the camera back on your streams when you do like the pack unopenings on your to get your crowns and shit. I want you to bring that back, okay? That way people can see how excited and happy you are when you're spending all that fucking money that the government gives you.
I didn't spend any money to get that third crown.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to get closer to the mic, Earl, because I'm about to mute mine and take.
You watched me get that third crown. I didn't spend any money.
Yeah, you did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't spend that fucking money on that game. You never. That's how they get you, is they give you something good. So next time you'll spend a lot of money, but you just gotta wait and you gotta rack up those fucking
You
points.
saw me get that third crown. I didn't spend any.
And I'm saying when you do spend money though, you gotta make sure they know. But I'm
Yeah.
about to go take this, as you said, a carnivorous shit. And Earl, you just keep watching your documentary. If you got anything to say over it, you say it loud as you fucking can. All right?
Point in time. I don't know why he felt the need to announce that last part, but it is
That's a
pretty
good
funny that he
face.
paired those two announcements together. Now, the story could have ended here, as White Bowser's notoriety was relegated to a handful of Smokey's Discord members. I mean, weird people on Discord are hardly rare. If you're trying to become a notorious one, frankly, you have some really tough competition ahead of you. However, one user did see potential, and that user was an individual named MF Goon, who told White Bowser that Smokey MCC, infamous horror cow Cyrax, and Cyrax's most well-known troll, Music Biz Marty, were all colluding to create a content farm. MF Goon provided no proof of any of it, and it was a completely fabricated claim. But that didn't stop Earl from using this against Smokey. In a live stream, Earl alleged that Smokey was a PDF file. His logic being that Smokey's association with Cyrax was enough to earn him that title.
All I said was I find anime attractive. That's all I freaking says. I find anime attractive. And yet you guys are actually in cahoots with a literal or someone who likes to associate themselves with a file for money.
A few days after his video, YouTuber Kiwi Tapes decided to restream one of Bowser's Genshin Impact live streams.
And when I ran across him streaming Genshin Impact one day, I decided to restream him. And when he found out about this, his chat started asking him to hop on panel with me. And with a lot of help, he agreed, but only because he expected me to pay him at the end.
Under the false pretense of receiving a percentage of Kiwi's donations, Bowser joined a call with him in which he was questioned over a handful of different allegations he had received. Most notably, however, was the revelation of Bowser calling in a bomb threat, something that Kiwi Tapes knew nothing about at the time.
We got another 5 from Nomags. Ask Bowser about the bomb threat. Bomb threat you triggered? They're saying you're a domestic terrorist.
Why do we have to go over that?
Despite how many detractors he'd already gotten himself, no one would have guessed that White Bowser would get put in a psych ward over the following comment. Dear Strong Bad, ever noticed how creepy Homestar Runner has been acting? I think the King of Town should address this. P.S. Don't go to the movies with him anymore. Sincerely, Viklas, Sweden. This comment is a reference to an online animation series called Homestar Runner. The character Strong Bad has a dedicated segment to reading email submissions from viewers. As to why this commenter chose to make this specific reference, it's likely due to the similar speech patterns of White Bowser and Homestar Runner. For all intents and purposes, this is nothing more than a light jab at Earl, making fun of his Fortnite accent and creepy behavior at the movie theater.
Yeah, I figured I'd just cut up some sPo0OoGLieS.
But Earl really read between the lines here and interpreted this as a bomb threat. A little bit of a side note, but anyone in the comments section telling me to do the
I took some
Charleston,
Caltrate,
making insane accusations about my
Alright,
haircut,
now
or
the
anyone
dopamine
hopping on this
detox
Tom the type of guy
really
trend
kicks
will be interpreted as threats against my life, and I will get the police involved. You've been warned. Moving on, without a second thought, Earl sprung into action and rushed to form his former employees before it was too late. And we know all
really
this happened
kicks in.
thanks to a police
Now I
report.
have to
When
lay
the
on my
police arrived
back,
at the scene,
okay?
they interviewed the manager, Mike, who clarified there was no threat to the theater. He did not believe the YouTube comment Earl had received was any credible threat worthy of attention. If anything, he apparently believed that the entire fiasco was simply Earl trying to get attention from the previous Power Rangers incident with that girl. The cops then interviewed Earl, at which point they came to the conclusion that he was mentally unwell. Earl also notably lies about his reasoning for coming to the theater, falsely claiming the police department told him to do it. Caught with his foot in his mouth, he strangely segued into the details of the groping incident unprovoked, specifically claiming that he touched her chest for 10 seconds. All of this resulted in Earl being taken to the hospital and subsequently trespassed from ever returning to the theater. However, his time being institutionalized would do very little in dissuading him from pushing the issue, as we'll soon come to find out. This was only one of the many topics discussed in Kiwi Tapes' first initial discussion with Bowser, and the tone of the overall conversation, which was definitely not friendly on Kiwi Tapes' part, makes it all the more confusing that Earl suggested the idea of teaming up with him to start a podcast together.
He wanted a platform where he could share his excuses with a wide audience. And after I re-streamed him, I think he believed I was on his side, because a day later, I got an offer to start a weekly podcast called 110 Autism.
The name 110 Autism is a reference to Earl's self-reported 110 IQ, which is a name he supposedly came up with himself. While he was told he would serve as a co-host and receive a percentage of the donations from the streams, it was all a ruse. In reality, the 110 Autism podcast served as...
went to the bomb threat.
The dopamine detox is really starting to kick in now. I have to lay on my back.
All right, you lay on your back, Earl, but it's like all this shit. I guess we're at the bomb threat part of the whole thing. When the fucking strong bad shit.
And that's fine, but the dopamine detox is really starting to kick in.
All right,
so
well, I'm gonna let you go, but I gotta ask you something, Earl. All right, and then I'm gonna continue a regular ass spookies going on. You violated that woman at the movie theater, correct?
Correct.
So, due to a bunch of fucking retards before I ever even got involved, keeping, tampering with evidence and all this other shit, internet bullshit and drama, content farming with goddamn Kiwi Tapes and Smokey McCracken, due to all that, you never saw any actual accountability, right? So you had to hold yourself accountable, correct?
Yes.
That failed, right?
Yes.
Who the fuck's holding you accountable now?
You are?
That's right. Who the fuck is going to continue to hold you, White Bowser, accountable for the fucking sin you did commit? You're not a pedophile. You're not all this other shit, but you did grope a fucking woman. You are the Genshin groper, no matter how you fucking spell it. So who's going to fucking hold you accountable for the rest of our, I hate to say it, but combined lives?
I guess you.
Say my name.
Garrett.
I mean, I was gonna say spooky but you're goddamn right. No, go ahead and go to sleep or whatever you got to do. Turn your fucking stream off if it's still on. By the way, where's your stream at? Turn that shit off. Like people watching you sleep. That's just turn that shit off. Yeah, it's still going. It's literally, what are people saying in your comments? That's a lot of money, this and that. And I can't see you, Earl. So it's Joe Wise. I think that's how you'd say that. So just go ahead, turn your stream off, Earl. Fucking go to sleep. Just hit Daniela up like sometime before she has to go to work tomorrow. All right?
Yeah, when is that? When do I hit her up?
I don't fucking know. Probably around like 4 or something. Dylan came in like really fucking early today, so she's probably gonna like just go in at the regular time tomorrow. I don't fucking know what to tell you, man. But just go to sleep and fucking have a regular ass day tomorrow after the In Vegas starts setting in, right? Okay. W stream. That's right. W stream. So go ahead and turn your shit off, Earl.
Okay.
Turn like your actual stream. and then hang up the phone on me. Danny boy, the pipes are calling. I know I'm gonna have a fucking ad. Yeah, fuck Zaxby. Zaxby can go fuck themselves. This stream was brought to you by Craxby's and Motorola, so, you know, hope everyone that watched, you know, enjoys getting your fucking new phone all greasy with goddamn chicken grease. That's the fucking point of having it, I suppose. Yeah, I'm still here, Earl. You need to turn your stream off. Yeah, your actual stream. You need to turn that off, and then we're gonna get off the phone, and you're gonna go to sleep. Yeah, you gotta turn your 23-hour stream off.
OBS won't shut down.
OBS is stuck.
I have to stop it.
Do I need to log in and turn your OBS off, like, remotely or something? Or, like, what the fuck's going on? You just unplug your computer and then plug it back in. Alright? Go ahead and pull the plug, Earl. It ain't shutting off, just pull the plug. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Oh, we'll talk to you later today, technically. Yak time now, that's right, baby. Yak time. I ought to play some fucking Yakuza. I ain't played Yakuza in a long ass time. Let me go ahead and get this going. We'll wait for him to end his fucking stream like he's supposed to. He needs to. He's mentally ill. He doesn't need to be streaming 24 hours straight. That's not a good idea. If you don't, if you just so happens to don't, it's fine. I'm hanging up the phone, Earl. Getting off the call, Earl. Oh, I already hung up. Good. Oh, well, he was still in there. Oh, well. Oh, well. All right. So anyone got any suggestions we'll look at? Ignore this background. It's not mine. This is not my computer. It just has my OBS set up on it. Alright. So, like I said, any suggestions, we can look at them. We were looking at Jason Page. Someone that may come on the show. Like I said, I was in contact with him. Hit up his business email. We're going to see what we can do with that. I don't know exactly. The guy got caught scamming Pokemon cards. I think Moist Zero Penguin talked about it. But he was scamming kids. He sold his autograph as for a scratched up Japanese Gengar card, which that's thematic. I think Earl Doobie's favorite Pokemon was Gengar at some point, which also thematic because my old handle was Spooky Mega Gengar, the Belmont. It was an old handle of mine. Then was what I used when I came back. I left the internet for a while to pursue other endeavors, other than just wasting my life trolling retards for fun, which is what I do now. But you know, I'm allotted to do that. But this guy here, he loves the Gengar. He really, really loves the Gengar. I think that's very apparent. But he scammed some kids. He popped off for a minute. What he's famous for is he did the "I Wanna Be the Very Best" song, and now he's back and saying scamming kids. I mean, literally, it's not even a scam. He considers his autograph valuable, and I'm not gonna lie to you. That card that guy got from those children was literally maybe just don't do deals with kids. Maybe that's the point. But some YouTube guy gave the kids a card, and they gave him the card for his autograph. But here's his new hit single. You know, here's his official music video. Hopefully we don't get Oh, it's starting, and we're missing it. Hopefully we don't get struck for this. I'll tell him personally if we do. I say, bro, I was trying to get my audience hyped. What little audience I have hyped for your appearance. Oh god, man, this is like so crazy. Like, he's like 60 something, by the way, but he came up with the Pokemon crowd, and now you know his face all the way around. And I promise you, anyone watching, I had to explain who this guy was. Like, you didn't know what the guy. Well, this is the AI version of him, apparently, but you didn't know what he looked like. You didn't know what the Pokemon Very Best Ever was, guys. I didn't watch that show growing up myself. I mean, I know that's surprising. I love Pokemon, but I did not. I grew up playing the games, and I've always loved trading card games. That's my bread and butter right there. I fucking love TCGs. Actually playing them, not collecting, by the way. Actually playing the fucking game. And this guy, he was famous for singing the song in the U.S. version of the Pokemon show. They had to get some fucking sleep, my nigger. Do it. Like, fuck, shit. Like, why are you fucking here? There's no reason to be here, really. You got the Earl Doobie interview or whatever the fuck you want to call it, where we watched this fucking shit. You know, it's sadly, I'm always gonna have to babysit him. You know, but you know, like I said, I'm the closest fucking thing he'll ever have to a friend. And that's just how it has to be. That's just how it has to fucking be, because you know, if someone don't do something there, that it's a tragedy. It's bound to happen. You know, eventually his mother will die. He will inherit the house completely. There's no way he can take care of a household, and I'm just being honest. There's no fucking way he could take care of a house on his own, and someone's gonna have to be there, not to take his house or any of that shit, but to make sure he's taken care of, to make sure he goes to a fucking not a hospice, but goes to a home or something where he's got money set up to where he is fed and fucking kept medicated and the way it's supposed to be. Like I said, I had mentally ill family members my entire life that I've had to take care of, and you can't just let them go out on their own. They'll end up injured or worse, and you know, you got to make sure they get set up in the right facilities. And you know, it's terrible. You know, he's a groper. As terrible of a thing Earl can be, there's still a human in there somewhere. There was once, you know, it's a monster. He is a monster. You know, he groped a woman, but he's not a pedophile. At least that. You know, it's a sad situation all the way around, and that's what these fuckers profit off of. Not Jason Page, not the guy that's currently on screen, but those Kiwi tubers, as they're called. Just leave it to Kiwi Farms. Just go to KWF. Just go to Kiwi Farms and just look at that. That's what these fuckers take this shit from and make fucking money off of anyway. Just download Tor or something and just go there to look up what these weirdos are currently up to. That's all you really have to fucking do. Which is, it's sad. It's sad that these retards have developed this cult of personality around them, that they profit off of fucking human misery. It's always, you know, it's like looking at a fucking car wreck or a train crash or something. You know, I like how I said train crash and car wreck and not, you know, train wreck and car crash. You know, it's you know, I like it. I said it that way personally. That's just how I feel. But it's like, look at it. You can't fucking look away. It's human wreckage. That's just human wreckage, and you want to see it. You hate to see it, but you want to see it. You know, it's just how it goes. But right now we're looking at a Pokemon guy. This is Happy. It's his new song. It's his new single. No Bed Yet for You, chat member, huh? So 100 more hours. 100 hours of spooky for 100 days. 100 days, 100 hours each. Break the time continuum. We're gonna do no. It's, I think we're at a 3-hour mark or 2-hour mark. I try never to go past 3. So let's see growing up in the Pokemon crowd did for this guy. And that's what I want to talk to him about. I don't want to talk to him about his Gengar fiasco or all this other shit. I want to know how he ended up being the half-hit wonder, the Pokemon theme song guy, and that's what he's known for.
Keep things alive.
So he turned into the real him for a second, and now his eyes are bugging out. I don't know if that's the AI or actually him, but
every jealous hater wants to fight.
Every jealous hater wanna fight. You want to fight him because you're a jealous hater, not because he scammed kids. Remember that. Remember, it's a jealous hater, not a guy that's like, man, why are you fucking with kids?
They want to shine with the flame and defame my name.
Want to shine with the flame and defame my name. That's actually a good rhyme scheme. Like, what he's talking about is fucking cringy shit. That is a good rhyme scheme. Like, flame, defame, name. You know, it's like, it's okay. I can see that if it was done differently than this.
I keep it cool, keep it high. Watch me light up the sky. The bigger the fire, the bigger the fame.
You get it now. You get it. You know, this is his new hit single. That's what's bringing him back to the limelight. You know, ever since Pokemon gotta fuck 'em in the ass. I'm sucking you with my stash, and you fuck me in the ass. Fuck my mom. Interesting tidbit. My power was out yesterday. I mean, I know nobody really gives a fuck, but my power was out yesterday. And this is what I did. You know, there was really nothing I could do. But since my power was out, what I personally did was this. I pulled out the DS. It was like the only thing in the house that was charged currently. Pulled out the DS. And I was playing fucking Pokemon Silver, man. It's I guess somebody's poisoned. Forgot that somebody was poisoned. You know, it's, oh shit! Yanma. It's not shiny, but I don't have Yanma on my team. Or in my PC. I'm trying to like 100% it or whatever. But you know, it was like, I was bored to tears. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking play that. But let's, I don't know if there's much else to look at. You know, you can maybe possibly look forward to the Pokemon theme song guy being on Spookies at some point. The dog fucker is indeed streaming. If anyone, I did post the link in chat if anyone wanted to go ask him how his dog is and why he's doing what he is. Nova Clip has everyone talking. He's just like doing kicks and he's like overweight. That's Shin Megami Tensei bosses be like, let me see. Yeah. They really do be like that. They really do be being like that. And that's why I'm playing Baby's first Shin Megami Tensei on the 3DS over there. Oh my god, yeah, they really do fuck you. They really do just like flodge on you, you know. It's just, you know, look at a little bit of Phil. Oh shit. My boy's talking about Phil. I should hit him up and ask. I should ask this man.
Every time you rip a slab pack, Arena Club makes you...
I don't mind this guy getting like some shekels for me. I wish they paid him more in ad rev than normal. I'm still skipping the ad.
Soon. Let me go ahead and set that up here. I still got some time though.
It needs $50 to open one Pokemon card.
I could really go for a jerk of the beef.
Huh? What? What the fuck are you doing? Oh, I get you. It was on the whole time, huh?
Wait, I'll get that later. Oh, the screen was on the whole time. What up, peeps? It's your boy Heckin' Steve. Welcome back to the channel. And today I want to talk to you about Dark Side Phil. What the heck is wrong with this dude, man?
Oh, light top Phil, yeah.
Not only has he been jerking the beef on stream at least one time, documented.
No, just one.
But you know, he's just one of the...
I mean, if he wants to talk about Phil, he should bring me on. I'm just being honest. He really should bring me on. I actually have a history with Mr. Burnell. We used to play MVC and Street Fighter together on PlayStation and Xbox. It is what it is. You know, it's just weird how I've been connected to all these fucking people. You know, it's almost like I don't know, like the Forrest Gump of goddamn internet retards. I guess you could say we are Charlie Kirk Japanese dub Night Core. Okay, 16 hours ago there was a new Fur Fag trailer. That's good to know. I actually played the demo of that. It's not bad, but I'm not buying it. There's no reason for me to purchase that. You know, just a bunch of fucking music suggested to me, and none of this shit is worthy of looking at on stream. Where was it? Where was the guy that does the thing? I don't know where he's at. It's the AI dark side, Phil. I was gonna say we look at some of that tonight, but you know, there's really no reason for all that. Stream's gone on long enough, fellas. Unless anyone just really, really wants me to keep streaming for whatever arbitrary fucking reason. Always gonna bring you on. All right, he might. I don't know. Me and Steve have done shit together before, like nothing big. Like had him on one night on I think can't remember which Spookies it was. That we just talked about like the fucking reseller guys and how it's literally nobody plays their fucking games anymore. Which is how it is, sadly. Sadly how it is. Go back to this. Oh man. What a night it's been though. What a fucking night. What a fucking night. See if Bowser actually pulled the plug. Nope, he's still alive, I think. Oh no, I'm in the middle of this video here. Oh, he's doing something. Chat's disabled. Good, he's done. Good. He needs to go to sleep. Good night, my sweet prince, as some would say. Poor guy. I mean, you'd feel bad for him if he didn't grope a woman. It's like I said, someone's got to be there. Someone has to do something. Much like, what was it, Moon with Chris? You know, people get mad at Mr. Moon. They say, "Oh man, he just enabled Chris. He tried to pick up the fucking wreckage after the idea guys ruined his mentality completely. He was already fucked to begin with. Had to cut it off after the literal motherfucking what is it? Shad's lolcow book. What is that? Shadow of Conqueror, Shadowversity, Disturbing Power Fantasy. Someone called Crispy Tavern Tales. What is this? Is lolcow just something people throw around nowadays? I think it is. I think it's just something people fucking throw around. It's entered the fucking lexicon. He's going to bring you on. I mean, I'll ask him. I mean, if he wants to keep talking about Phil, I'm kind of a guy to go to about that. Just throwing that out there. Now, if anyone ever wanted to talk about a fucking lolcow, like an actual fucking known retarded targeted individual, chances are I was involved in some small manner, however small. I guess some would say I'm the Jeffrey Epstein of lolcows, and this is an hour long, chat. I don't know. Let's see. Let's at least see what they're talking about. So you can hold my interest.
So, one of our most popular episodes of Critical
man
Failure
or a woman?
is the one covering Shad M. Brooks, aka Shadiversity.
Thanos is cooked up. I don't know that exactly perfectly because that's a silly dumb. There's
This
lots of silly
guy?
dumb things, but it's just so funny that it is like.
This guy might be a lolcow.
This guy has over 1 million subscribers, and his downfall
I'm gonna
is
be honest
one.
with you, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, so you're making fun of this retard over here. It's like blah, 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 and he wrote some shitty D&D book, I suppose. But you got like a fake knife on your desk, dude. You have a fake knife sitting there. Maybe that's a dildo weight. I don't fucking know. You got some fucking Harry Potter book and some unopened bottles of fucking wine in a container and a dragon statue. And a little Plague Doctor plush. Your D20 painting right here. You know, you think you're doing something here that's unique, but trust me, you're just acting like the Critical Role Matt Mercer wannabe, you know, and I fucking hate Matt Mercer for my own goddamn reasons. Nothing personal, but you know, you're literally doing the thing
Of legend. It's gotten so bad that it's reached comedy levels. He
Comedy
is a
levels,
failed
chat.
YouTuber, failed historian, failed
Oh my god,
martial.
my Yakuza music's too loud. How else would you fucking understand what this... You almost called him a chink. And that might be out of turn to say. Oh, no, I can say it because I say all of it.
Artists, failed artists in general, failed
all the
political
slurs.
activists,
Say
failed
all the slurs here at Spoonies. What is this? This is an interesting...
AI activists.
Are you trying to make fun of the bad AI art because you're merging it into yourself? And this is an interesting image. I'll say that much. This could have been the thumbnail for tonight if I had only known about it earlier. If I could just take a screenshot of this and send it to my past self, I'd say, hey, at some point tonight, Gar, you were going to be looking at this I know this is a stream that you're talking to Earl
Fail,
about
bruh.
some stupid fucking thing that happened the whole past, and watching a documentary. And I know you're doing that tonight. We both know that because we're both the same person. But I'm you from a few hours into the future. But at some point, your stream will de-evolve into this, and I would have said to you, I would have said to myself, I would have said to anyone. I would have said, well, I guess Earl didn't answer the fucking phone and I just, went on some crazy rabbit hole. But here we are, chat. He said clip. I'd clip it. I would clip this for the rest of my life. This makes sense to me for some reason. The arm is coming out of the chin, holding what looks to be another dildoid, and the plague doctor is chilling as per usual. The wine bottle is sitting there as the shield guards them. This is clearly an image to represent something. This is very esoteric. Let's continue though and find out about why this guy's a lolcow and why this Asian guy's alright. Why this Asian guy's superior. The fat white man.
He is a very successful lolcow, which is not a particularly good thing, but with how
good.
Shad's life is going
God
recently,
damn.
he could take all the wins he can get, right? But though I covered pretty in-depth the many spectrums of Shad's incompetence in that first video, there was one thing.
I clicked this thinking it was Shad Man. That's what I thought. I thought it was gonna be fucking the goddamn animated fucking pervert, lolicon faggot, retard, lolcow. It actually is one. Now you're telling me about some fucking fat white guy that spins weapons in the air. That's great.
I very purposefully decided to leave out of the
What makes him
episode.
a
And it's
cow,
something
though?
that tens of thousands of you have been begging me to cover ever since my video on Shad came out.
Thank you.
Shad is also an author. Yeah.
He wrote books. He wrote the books. Just look at that face. This guy's a gold mine for fucking innuendos. Big gulps, big gulps. Twisty tonight, motherfuckers.
On July 1st of 2019, Shad released his book, Shadow of the Conqueror. Must have been a really out-of-season April Fool's joke. He was a couple months late. This thing, ever since its release,
It must have been an April Fool's joke because it wasn't released in April, so it was a late April Fool's joke. Get it? You're so witty and clever.
has been the punching bag for every
How
Twitch.
is this pre-recorded? How do they think this is like good banter? Look at that. Look at my face. That's what I look like when I make that face.
Streamer, book reviewer, and commentary channel that gets its hands on it. Only about 5 of the.
I've seen this fucker before. I can't remember. He was like reviewing Berserk or something. I don't fucking. Maybe he's talking about like the Lord of the Rings.
50 chapters.
I don't fucking know. But apparently he looks up to this guy. Like he's like, hey, this guy right here talked about him too. This is what he said about the bad man. We're the good guys in all of this. Please notice me. Please notice me, other book guy.
Actually furthered the plot.
What is this book talk for
Making
YouTube?
him 17 in the street.
This is a fucking tranny. It's gotta be a tranny.
It's 30 in the sheets and actually 84 years old. So it's really creepy.
I mean, it makes sense. Chad is a morp. Like, that's just what.
Oh, look at these fucking books on this motherfucker's shelf. You know, StarCraft book. He's got the no. Those are games. He's got his games mixed with his books. That's a weird thing to do, my dude. I mean, I think I have a few books mixed in with games, but they're usually like strategy guides or something. He's got the fucking Star Wars books here. Those are alright books. He's got a fucking Neil Gaiman book. Did you not hear about what Neil Gaiman did? Charles, man, okay. It's look at me pretending like I've read these books. Ha ha ha. I'm not as intelligent as they are. What has she got on her shelves? I don't see any Funko Pops, at least. Oh, she might be one that we gotta get, buds. She's looking like she... Oh, yeah, I desire, require, and want this girl. Tell me more about her. I must cyber stalk her, buds. No, but I mean, I'm looking at the books. I'm not, like, seeing anything I actually fucking noticed there. More Neil Gaiman. More Neil Gaiman. It's like, it's like this guy wrote a creepy book. This guy wrote creepy books about his fucking dumbass Lord of the Rings fantasy shit. But, like, you're still reading, like, from an actual chomo. Like, you're still reading things from an actual chomo.
You know, you're calling this guy a lolcow and this guy sucks and his books are creepy. I mean, Neil Gaiman might not write about chomo shit, but he is a chomo. That's the difference, you know?
Oh, he was Mormon?
Oh my God!
That's what.
Mix them together. I want to put an ad.
My name is Clara. I'm an
You know,
artificial.
if I wasn't invested, I'd click off by now. But you know, here's some bullshit. You care about this bullshit? What is this bullshit? There's more bullshit. Oh, is he ironing his nipples? That looks painful. All right.
Not to include any information about Shadow the Conqueror in my original video because unless you guys really wanted it, I didn't think I had anything to add to the
It's
conversation.
an hour long, but you didn't have anything to fucking add to the previous one you made. This is a part 2. It was with part 1 like 4 fucking... Chapter 2, murder lots. What did this guy do? Chapter 4, another guy. It's not the guy you're talking about. The same. You're just like talking about like these guys talking about this guy at this point. And I'm talking about it myself. So this makes this retarded. This makes this redundant. I wanted to know like, what is this? What is all this? Is this like proof that this guy's nasty? Always with the freeze frames on this person. Always with the best
Shadow of
ones.
the Conqueror on ice. This decision was not made lightly. We understand it is a significant disappointment.
So he
to
stopped
many
writing his book because y'all bullied him.
Significant disappointment. That's the understatement of the century. Significant disappointment is the kind of thing that Shad's brother said.
In a world full of nothing but AI fucking slop, you bully a guy that writes shitty books saying his books are shitty, so don't write so the fucking AI can write for us and we can pretend that we're authors. That's a pretty big fucking gun you got up there. Pretty big fucking paper mache gun. What do you need that for?
As when he looks at him. No. This isn't significant disappointment. This is a catastrophic failure. A critical failure, if you will. We have been approached with the suggestion to release the film in its current unfinished state.
I'm not watching this anymore. Who is this guy? What was this guy's name again? Shadow of the Conqueror, Shadiversity. We're gonna type him in. I'm gonna type him up here. It's a fresh fucking YouTube page. Shadiversity. I thought it was about Shadman. I don't care if it's misspelled. I don't fucking care, chat. Don't tell me I misspelled it. Alright, let's just go to the actual fucking guy that they're talking about. We'll make our own decisions here at Splonkies, alright? We will make our own fucking decisions. No one will make decisions for us. For me. I'll make my own decision. I don't care if you make your decision on it or not. If I impact you in any way, that's great, but I really fucking hope I don't. Alright, what is this? Huh. It's like super tiny. You have to really look at it. I don't know how to expand this. It's like the trailer thing. I don't know how to expand that anymore. 1.62 million subs. It looks like these guys are like coattail riding this guy. Someone accused me earlier. You're trying to coattail Bowser. It's like, no, I'm actually the motherfucker's keeper. Okay? Alright, let's see 11 days ago.
Chicken, bacon, ranch.
Chicken, greasy, fucking, disgusting, goddamn fucking chicken, fucking, and Google Chrome. Great. I mean, I really should turn off that pesky ad blocker. Maybe turn it on. It don't fucking work anymore. Alright, what's this all about? Shadowversity. Oh, shit. Shitiversity.
All right, time for a spicy hot take. The katana.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Sargon of Akkad? Sargon of Akkad fell off?
Katana here. Okay.
Yeah, see, that's called a joke because I know it's not Sargon of Akkad, but he came out British with a beard.
Okay, but we're realists about swords. If there's something that we're gonna, notice and see about a sword, we're just gonna be honest and upfront. And here is a bit of a
the fifth time I've been wrong tonight, Chad. He's Australian, clearly.
Is a one-handed sword.
It's a
pretending to
one-handed
be a
sword.
two-handed sword. It is loppy as a two-handed sword, but in reality, this is a one-handed sword. Hot take, is it true, is it not? Let's discuss.
Is it fucking retarded? Yes.
Because
Is this guy gay? Probably.
I think that is a hot take, actually. Because alright, context.
Is he gay and retarded? Which
People
one is
always
him?
get upset when I use a katana one-handed.
Tyrant uses katana, and I
don't always use it.
Even
Which one is him? He's got two people here. They're both dressed like faggots. Which one of the? I'm assuming it's him. I'm assuming they're both bearded men. I just remember a bearded guy from the guy talking about him. So now I'm even more confused. I'm like, hey, Okay, so I'm gonna go check the guy out. Now there's 2 of them. Do they just do this for 13
works,
minutes?
and everybody, you find what works for you and you go for it.
So,
simple as that.
This goes against the traditionalist mentality.
If you go somewhere to learn
He's wearing armor. Are they going to fight?
something, it is more than fine to learn
I feel like
something.
But they will insist. They will insist. You use the sword the way I'm telling you.
But that's okay. This is
What?
important here because what happens is you're
What
gonna
the? What is this? What is this LARPing? This literal LARPing? This isn't even like I like this franchise but never played the game. LARPing. This is like
the basics, but you're gonna learn why you do something. This is really important. But because
are they serious? Like are they actually like?
This is really important that you use the blade the certain way. Listen to me, Dragonborn. If you want to get anywhere in this game, you must learn the blade correctly. Now follow me.
before you modify something to suit your needs, you need to understand why you're doing it in the first place.
But I also think it would go an extra step, because after you learn, I think if they see you using a katana one-handed, well, actually, I can't really say it, but I know there are Puritans that have been very, you're not supposed to do it that way, this is the right way.
Like, if you go to learn somewhere, go to learn, but then once you apply it however you want. That's up to you. That's your personal...
What is this like do they do the thing where they get into the arena with weapons and armor? Like the I can't remember what that fucking shit is even called. But it's like UFC or some shit, but with like bladed weapons and armor. Is that what this is? But like not them actually doing it and just talking about it?
Taste. That's your personal preference.
This is a nice sword.
Let's talk about katanas, but circling all the way back to this. Let's talk a little bit about the general, I would say, specifications real quick about the modern katana. They usually come in and around about 1.2 kilos.
I mean, I remember like the weeaboo guy cutting up the bottles and shit. Okay, I think he's hitting something. He hit something.
And you've got a brilliant one-handed sword.
Yeah. Now when we talk about the length, because I do think it is important that we have that context.
Sword,
this is far more of a two-handed sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Talking about the length of your sword with another man in the woods somewhere.
But
you can still use it.
You can still use it one-handed. I'm pretty sure I was cut to tummy with this one hand. Like,
now that is an abomination.
Now
that offends me. What he does with like dedicated two-handed
but
swords.
I wouldn't fight with it like that.
Thank you.
That is just
Thank
for cutting.
you.
This one is actually, if I was actually fighting with it, it is a two-handed blade.
What
but
is
that,
this?
I always am so blown by this. Like, it's like they're so light.
I mean, I know I'm skipping around, but I'm waiting
This
for them
length,
to hit
right.
Yeah,
something.
the standard
It's like the
length.
32
but this is
inch
very
or something.
stereotypical.
This is the definition of all bark and no bite. They do nothing.
Another question: would you go two-handed on a katana or
I wouldn't
katana?
do any. I would just shoot a motherfucker. I would just shoot someone before I fucking swung a sword at them. Alright, proof. Okay, proof. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for fucking... Is that Thanos? That's Thanos screaming in the background down there. He's just... They put Thanos in there for no reason. Alright, let's just do this.
Your friends think you have a car.
Is that a Jeep? That's cool. That's cool. Oh, that's okay. So, like, you just got a lot of vehicles. If you have a lot of vehicles, this is a thing for you, I suppose. This is those aren't even AI. Those aren't even AI vehicles. Those are real vehicles. If you like AI vehicles, then we found a website for you. All right, Patreon, I suppose.
And who have brought this episode of Shadowversity to you. If you would like to support Shadowversity.
Shut the fuck up. Where's some music? Okay, so that was over. Give me like I need some like real cool sword music. I'm just gonna play the MGR theme. Oh yeah, baby, right there. That's what we needed. I mean, I should have just clicked Rules of Nature, but you know, here we are. All right, let's get this started. Here's the proof. Here's the proof.
It helped me make these videos to the best level that I can. Even a $1 donation per video is a tremendous help. There's a link to my Patreon page in the description below, and thank you for watching.
Some people say that you cannot draw a sword from a sheath on your back. Well, I beg to differ. Put your back. That easy. Yeah!
Not a
Great fair kind of perspective. It isn't nearly as implausible as many people have supposed.
Swing your
This
sword.
is the practicality of it, though I feel you
That's a picture of a sword. And gonna swing your swords?
Now, in regards to the scabbard actually proving
More pictures of swords.
well, it's easy enough just to drill a small hole at the very
Picture of him holding a sword.
Because this sheet has been so. There are some references of Scottish Highlanders carrying their larger claymores on their back, and there are also some depictions in Asian art, specifically Japanese artwork of sword being carried in as well. Now, of course, for the most easily the large majority, swords were hung on the side instead of movies and pop culture. In actual fact, and you have a sword hanging on your side, it's kind of going to be scraping along the ground. Okay, and so if you want to secure it in place, having it on the back would be preferable. And then you can just crawl.
And I crawl on my hands and my knees.
The other situation which having sword in the back is
like
you decline using hands and feet, and the sword might swing if you clatter. But there's even a greater situation which you really want the sword on your back and on your side, and that's if you need to wade through somewhat deep waters. If it even comes up to your hip or something like that, having it on your back keeps the sword out of the water because you then know to make sure the chip doesn't get in and cost fine. And you're doing this a lot to save the fight.
What a disappointment. I'm so disappointed, as you know, that one guy would say. But oh, Jesus Christ, Chad. I think we've come to an end. You know, we did the thing that we came to do. We had Earl on to look at the documentary, and you know, we totally did that. You know, it is what it is. Jesus Christ, Chad. Man, I hope everyone had a decent night at least. You know, and seeing what a Cal thought of like his previous deeds. You know, we did that with Tibbs the other night. We looked at his shit where he literally was you know, looking at the fight that he did, you know, with that one guy. You know, it's just the way it's gonna be. You know, it's nothing much we can do about any of it. You know, just looking at the past sometimes. And it's good not to be stuck in the past. If I'm being honest with you, you know, you know, you say like your greatest achievement, this and that. You know, like go beyond your greatest achievement that you've ever done. Try to do better, or you know, just keep doing what you're doing and go where you got to go. And eventually, you may make it. You maybe might make it. You never fucking know. But that's just how it is over at sPo0OoGLieS, right? Y'all have a good fucking night, and it's a shame. I thought you were an honest man.
And you don't seem to understand. A shame you seemed an honest man. And all the fears you hold so dear will turn to whisper in your ear. And you know what they say might hurt you, and you know that it means so much, and you don't even feel that pain. I am falling.
Well, I apologize that you missed the Lane Band play their music. You know, they have new music. Well, it's newer. It's actually from like I think a year or two ago. It's not terrible either. It's pretty good. But I am balling. I am fading. Help me to